I'm just gonna record it, put it in the background. It's all good.
Unfortunate.
All right. So the last week, from continuing from last week or 2 weeks ago. Again, thank you for showing up. Again, always appreciated. Let me just clear this real quick. We had some kind of a drama going on where Mistake for some felt kind of slighted, if that is a good
Kind of slighted.
went and confronted
The
Zeke
insane.
and he shot him with one of his
Twice.
pistols twice and had to be restrained by both Revan Kai and Sign. There was a lot of drama that happened, and apparently Invari just came back from the courthouse, handed you guys the registration cards, and now it is almost the end of the day, where as the sun settles, that's when a lot of the nightlife comes out. So I will leave it up to you guys, and we'll go from there. Unless you want me to just continue on. So,
Stupid horseman.
Mistake,
Why
you
does he smell
are.
so good?
I imagine that Mistake is either still.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, am I still slump?
Why don't you roll me a Constitution saving? Yeah.
Watch this.
Watch this one. Damn it.
You wake up.
Alright, let's put it back to sleep.
So you wake up from your slumber and you go back downstairs where you see your comrades.
I don't think I can. I think I'm still tied up. I think I'm still a burrito.
Oh, well, ask Jim or whatever his name is.
Wait a minute, did you? Zeke, I think your mic
You're kinda
is
far
a
away,
little
Zeke.
far
The big
away.
cat's on your mic.
Is a cat on the mic? Oh.
Yep,
I
I can
think
hear
I
you.
will.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Carry me, defender.
and the defender will like try
Can-
to like shimmy take onto its back and
Can
it
I?
just carries it
I wonder
down.
if I can roll to see the defender roll his eyes as the fact that he has to carry his
Oh, the
master.
the defender will absolutely roll its eyes. It's been a long day. So it will carry me down.
I live, bitch. Untie me.
Don't untie her.
Ah, you've woken up.
Yes.
The defender untie you. If it can carry you, couldn't it just break the rope?
I will put you to sleep again.
I have it
She's
figured
not
out.
wrong.
I'm gonna work on opposable thumbs after this.
But it has big teeth that can just bite through the rope.
You don't know anything. I don't even think you know how to
calmed
read.
down? Have you
Yes,
calmed
I am
down?
completely reformed.
It doesn't sound.
I'm going to
terrible.
insight check this.
I have never been more reformed in my entire life.
She's
Roll
lying.
deception, motherfucker.
Oh god. How do I split my tokens? I put the defender on top. Help.
Well, once again, Soul is like a god, so good luck
Bro,
with
what
that.
is this hotel lobby music?
Hold on. This is
I
my
love it.
defender.
Because I don't know what kind of music you guys
Yeah,
want
well, I
or
mean,
you load.
it would
So.
Can you
be-
turn it down a little bit?
Oh,
would be even
yeah,
worse.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hold on, wait, Converse.
you're
How do I split my tokens? Take is on top of my defender.
Oh,
That's good, Converse.
there you go.
There we go.
Roll your
Fuck.
deception.
It would actually be even worse. So let's see. That's not a bad roll.
God, if you speak in Connect 4.
Look, see? I'm not gonna do anything as soon as I'm untied.
Signs
She'll give a
slowly nodding
toothy
his
grin.
head.
Toothy grin.
Signs slowly nodding his head and then looking around. He's like, "Are we okay
Hmm.
with that, or?"
Revan doesn't buy that.
Maybe you guys should talk to Zeke and see if he's okay with untying Mistake, right?
Come on, who's gonna try to shoot him again?
The
That's
person with the gun.
counterproductive. Yes.
Is no one gonna tell Sign that Mistake is lying out of her ass? Because if not, he's gonna start untying her.
They have
No.
no idea.
I mean, I have an
She's
idea. I'm
perfectly
not gonna
okay
say
now, right?
anything.
Maybe I was a bit tired, a bit grumpy. You know, it was a really long day.
So what's
As an
the
aside,
auto?
you still have your guns.
I do still have my guns.
Are you still tied up or like laying down?
I'm like, yeah,
she's,
like
she's tied up.
Here, I'm gonna pick you up by your shirt and sit you on your ass.
is sat on my ass.
So, gonna get rid of these ropes.
Don't shoot him. Again.
Okay, I won't do it
Promise.
right now. Promise.
For the next year.
That's
No.
that's a bit long.
So
What
it
if
sounds
I-
like you have a problem with that. So that means you want to
mean-
shoot him again.
maybe not immediately, but maybe later.
Keep her tied up.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, look, I'll talk to her in a bit. We can have her untied. We're not giving you your guns back yet, though.
Come on! I found those off that unconscious bird body. They're mine by proxy. You're stealing my property.
Sign looks at Invari with like a raised eyebrow, like, are
Yeah,
we stealing her property?
Think about it. This is illegal. Confiscating my weapons. Isn't that really bad?
I mean, it's also
Mm,
illegal trying to kill someone with no cause at all, or just in
I had
general.
a cause. I had probable cause.
No.
Listen, Mistake, we'll discuss that, okay? We will discuss it.
Can we discuss
later,
it with
all
me
right?
untied?
No.
Yes, you just have to not shoot him.
I mean, looking at all of you guys, I can't really get away with it right now. I'm not stupid.
I mean, you kind of took us by surprise earlier and put 2 in his chest.
I want you to roll your way over to the kitchen and apologize.
What if I just like walked there?
No. You heard
I
what
don't even
said.
have my guns. I can't murder him.
And that's you have claws.
Sign's gonna put her on her 2 feet, still tied up. Walk to the kitchen, at least.
Take will turn around and waddle over to the kitchen.
Sign will motion for Soul to follow Mistake.
Don't even let me.
I feel like this music's appropriate, so.
Gonna fucking finish the job too. It's just one more. It's all I need.
Mike said.
Zeke.
Mike
There
said.
you go, Kiro.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
wait, how the hell do we open doors?
Oh. Well, let me open a door.
What a kobold.
There you
What's
go.
going on? Yes.
The door's
you know,
locked.
just
Agar's gotta hide under
Miss-
the table.
Do you want Jim to help you with
I'm
that?
gonna try to search for Pogar because I could have sworn he was right in front of me.
Sol will knock.
Where the fuck?
Actually disappeared.
Wait, where? Wasn't?
My helmet's on
Am I going
backwards.
fucking crazy?
Never mind. I
Yeah,
guess with a
yeah.
15, Pogar disappears like the wind. Only a legend.
Sign's gonna grab like Rebeccai's shoulders, like, am I fucking crazy?
I can't see anything. My helmet's on backwards.
Where did
fix the
Pogar
helmet.
go?
Oh, he is right there. What do you guys?
Was Pogar ever there? We're ignoring Invari.
What is Pogar?
Wow.
Zeke, I can't
Sign's
hear
just,
you
like,
if you're
looking
talking,
around.
by the way.
Jim.
Yeah, Zeke, you're really quiet. I can't really hear you at all.
Oh.
Still like.
No, I
whisper
mean,
in the wind.
overall, your volume is really low.
You sound like you're talking from like, oh, there you go.
Oh, Zeke.
Oh no.
I have something to say.
Someone wants to apologize to you.
Take will physically gag at the mention of an apology.
Yes.
Sol
Apology.
will stare at him.
Come on, unlock the door. I'm physically incapable of harming you.
He's silent.
Don't open the door.
I literally cannot harm you right now. I'm tied up. Even if I really, really want to, I can't. I'm here to talk.
All right. Should I say that? No, I shouldn't say that. It's too mean.
Zeke, you sound like you're at the bottom of a very deep well.
Something's up my microphone or with Discord then.
Just scream.
Oh, okay. I have your because I have your volume to max.
Breathe into my ears.
And I thought, yeah.
I'll
Well,
just put him up a little higher.
well,
How's
Zeke, let
that?
me.
There
There
you
you go.
go.
Oh, that's better.
Let me know when you want to open the door, Zeke, because I'll open it.
I was going to say rats don't belong in the kitchen, but that's a bit too mean for him.
You would not be getting an apology. Oh my goodness.
Say it.
Apologize for
now.
your racism.
Meanwhile,
Open the door,
Sign.
horse man.
Sign, do you talk to Jim and ask him where his his said
Sign did ask, and he's currently looking around for Pogger. He has no idea where the fuck he went.
Okay.
Zeke will say calmly, mistake, I think it's best that we don't talk to each other for a bit.
Come on, you're still alive, right?
question,
I'm
is
here to
the-
apologize.
Is the door slightly creaked now?
No.
Is it closed?
Closed and locked.
Wait, these doors have locks?
Probably. I just assuming.
Well, Zeke, you said that you went and just made sure, like, you barred it. I think when I tried to open it, you said, like, wait, I barred it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he's just like...
Wait,
closed
this is
it
a counter, right? I can just like waddle over.
Could you?
Is it a counter?
I'm pretty sure that's a counter.
Yeah, that's a counter.
I thought that was a
Yeah.
wall. Could you
I mean-
see that?
I mean, is this a counter or a wall?
It's actually supposed to be a wall.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
Hey,
then.
is this a
Oh,
wall?
I thought it was a counter.
Yeah, that's a wall.
How's it gonna take to break it?
We just cleaned this place.
Probably like a
Come over here,
Sign
Jim.
literally does not
Alright,
know where Pogger
Pogar.
is.
I'll give you a DC 13.
I wonder where he's going.
What are these flimsy ass
Oh.
walls?
Listen,
Why?
What? They don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, we saw
Yeah.
Jim go over there.
Yeah,
Oh, there's where
sure.
Pogger
Well,
was.
I just
Out of sight, out of
What if
mind.
me and Jim charge into the wall?
Okay. This
Okay.
wall right here?
Yes, I want to break it to make a hole.
That would be... athletics.
It's kind of smart. That's kind of dangerous having one way in, one way out.
Yeah, that or you guys can just contract
Wow.
the door, but...
Fire
okay.
hazard otherwise.
We can make
I
a
mean,
new door
yeah.
after.
Yeah, guess it's a door now.
Well, hold on. What am I rolling to do this? If I need one.
Just athletics.
Check athletics.
Oh shit, I'm not good at those. Maybe Jim is.
Sign's just gonna look at Jim and Pogger and be really confused. Like, what's going on there?
Oh, what's Jim's strength? I think it's more than mine.
I do not see it.
Sign will turn the
does.
helmet
I'm
around
just
so Revenkai can see it.
I pretend I do not see it.
Motherfucker. If I'm gonna witness this, so will you.
Fine.
Give me a sec, because apparently I can't make layouts correctly.
I got a
Oh,
better
there he
idea.
is.
I'm going to aid Jim because he is twice as strong as me.
Alright, Zeke, here's
Literally.
your... There's your
Swordfish.
wall, and then here's and you can just go through the door here, so... There's like
Alright.
2 doors.
Well, we have another one.
Is a 16 enough?
Yeah, do you want to describe how Jim breaks through the wall?
Yes.
Because it's wooden walls. Go ahead.
Got what in the goddamn? We just
Alright,
cleaned
is
this
wall
place.
broken?
Yeah.
Cool.
Listen, I just don't see what's wrong with me taking some time for myself. You
There
know?
we go. I'm just
It's
gonna put
fine.
that. It's broken.
Look, we have a lot of plans in the works.
I can't
We
go
need to-
through it.
Oh,
we
give
we
me a
need to
sec.
fix this.
There's nothing to fix. You were in the right, and I
There you
betrayed your
go.
trust, and I apologize.
Yes, you did. And I really should
Alright.
forgive you, but I do because I'm a nice person. So are we
yes,
good
is that-
now?
What's that?
Sense cap.
His brother's never noticed this.
That is the hatch to go down into the cellar. That was just newly cleaned.
Cool. He's going down into the cellar.
Okay, let me. Just you or you and Jim?
Me and Jim. I have to reload. It is fucking dying.
I still have that bear trap.
Can I insight? Yes. You. Well, what's your passive insight?
Well, I mean, like, Take has turned this apology into her accepting Zeke's apology, so
Yeah, you.
I guess you would insight it, and she's being genuine that she accepts Zeke's apology.
Then.
Yeah, but the entire thing is you're supposed to apologize,
Did
so...
we take a long
Well,
rest?
Listen,
I
I'll
mean-
take a victory where I can get one.
All right, Zeke. Do you accept Take's apology?
What do you
I
mean?
didn't. I never apologized.
she never
He
apologized.
Oh, never
He
mind.
apologized
Wait a
to
minute.
me, and I accepted it.
What's in here? Or what's in these barrels?
The barrels you find, a lot of it is just various reagents and such. It seems that Mistake has used in this cellar to kind of conduct a lot of her artifice experiments and such.
What's something that may or may not explode?
Well, couple barrels here. I think there's one or two of some smoke powder that Cobalt made that I believe he gave to Mistake or was coerced by Mistake to give. It is almost as good as the real smoke powder that the gnomes have. The only difference is it has a higher misfire rate.
All right.
But as far as that,
I'm taking as much as Jim can hold.
Okay. You also notice that you have a big marlin in your well, I put it as
I have a big marlin sheath on my back.
Okay, then it is sheathed onto your back. I don't know if you want to name it or if it's alive or dead. I imagine that it's dead.
Well, it's dead because it's been out of the water.
I don't know. There might be Fogar might do some magic to keep it alive. Let's see. You go and grab some of Kobold's very experimental and illegal smoke powder.
Do I have more spell slots? I do.
And let me see. Let me just change this.
Quickly add another spell.
Quantity of 10. And I'm going to say that if it uses ammunition, uses this, and uses 1. There you go. And change this.
Ritual cast? No, I can't.
So there you go. You grab some, whoops. Never mind. Let me change that a bit. Grab the imitation stuff. There you go. And so, yes. Again, I'm going to give you about 10 packets, so that's about as much as he made, because people are kind of using it.
Very good.
But yes, so if you wanted to use your flintlock that you have, then you can use that.
Cool. I go back up the stairs.
Okay.
Listen, it's fine. I did something real ugly, and I just need a moment to come to terms with that so I can get better.
Yes, you absolutely did. I should have finished you off, but it's okay, because I accept your apology. We can move beyond this now, as partners in crime.
Mistake is very easily manipulated, isn't she?
Yes.
I mean, I guess
No
so.
problem, Pogar.
Zeke just played her like a fucking fiddle.
He does have 8 wisdom.
Sign is just fixing up the hole that Pogar just made. And he's just kind of grumbling to himself, like, I guess I have to order a fucking
Can
door
anyone
now.
here see me with a 21
The
stealth?
fucking eldritch being that lives in our house decided we needed a hole here. So I guess I'll just
Snookums
make this
probably
into a
does.
door.
I don't know, can he?
Can Snookums? Let's find out.
Go ahead if you want Snookums to roll.
Well, what's his passive perception?
I don't know.
Because you only roll normally you roll perception if
If
you
you're
think there's
actively
something.
right.
Yeah.
And what's
I don't know.
Yeah, passive is what?
Here's
8,
a question.
8 plus the modifier,
Would breaking
correct?
through
No,
the
it's 10. Then if you're proficient, you
Well,
add proficiency.
would he
Here's
smell?
the
Would he
question.
smell the gunpowder? He has advantage on that.
advantage is +5 for passive.
You know, while you're doing this, I'm putting whatever gunpowder in whatever was being made here.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Why?
Oh wait, is that the cauldron? Yeah,
Yes.
Zeke, you put the cauldron in here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I put 5 packs of gunpowder.
Okay.
Explosive
You get
taste.
it up.
Oh, delicious.
I'm
The
pretty sure it
mushrooms
just
will
turns
cover
it
it
into
up.
soup.
He thinks within his mind, this will be tasty. Alright, well, I'll do that, and then I'm dipping. Dipping from this room immediately. And I walk up to Jim, and we start doing our secret handshake.
So yeah, it's fine. I just need a bit, really. I'm okay.
Take all the time you need. Man, this
Okay,
was
if
a
you-
good talk. Alright, see you later, horseman.
Hey!
I'm getting tied.
I leave.
Crazy eldritch being wants a hole in the wall, so I guess I'll just make it into a
That's
door.
gonna be our door.
What the hell happened
Yes.
here?
I broke.
You don't want to know.
Why?
Zeke begins cooking again.
Did you all see this happen?
Zeke,
You apologize.
do you want to make a whiz? I mean, are you gonna make any check to see if anything in the cauldron was well, that wasn't there before?
So no,
He has
it's
no-
more like this, DC.
Unless
Yeah,
unless he
it's more
passively
just-
smells something is off, he wouldn't. Because I can't unless I'm actively doing
Powder's
it, right?
pretty strong smell. Just saying.
I'm still deciding on my next
I
spell
mean-
real quick.
How big is the cauldron? Because 5 packs of smoke powder might be a whole lot.
Alright, maybe
Yeah.
not 5 packs.
I'd like to note that the cauldron is filled with boiling stew.
10 packs.
I think you noticed it's somewhat black at least.
I mean, as an aside, I'm pretty sure gunpowder's inert when it gets liquidy, even if it's hot liquid.
And it's just ruined stew.
yeah,
then.
that's true. If you actually put
Yeah.
It enhances the flavor. We'll cover it with the mushrooms. They won't even know what's going on.
no, that's
Okay.
not
No,
how
I
it works.
mean,
Put
as in, like,
anything
it's-
into the cauldron, it becomes tasty.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Wait,
That's
hold on,
how
this
it
is
works.
It's the
genius.
cauldron
Wait,
of
it's
plenty,
genius.
so
It's literally a recycler.
It's genius.
You can put literal plastic in there. Literal
I'm
cyanide,
I'm
and
just
it'll
saying
be
that,
food.
like,
What's plastic?
it's just
I don't know.
inert gunpowder. So it's basically he just put powder in the stew.
What did it
just
transmute
made-
in? What did it transmute into?
Just more stew.
yeah,
It turns stuff into stew. That's it.
the
Unbreakable.
cauldron
It
would
turns
have
water into
broken.
stew.
So wait, is the smoke powder stew now, or is it just tasty and still
Tasty
smoke
stew.
powder?
It doesn't say it neutralizes poison, so I think it's poisonous now.
Gunpowder
I mean-
poison.
I mean, is
That's our
gunpowder
that'll be our
poisonous? That's a good
problem later.
question.
I'm pretty sure you can't eat
Uh,
gunpowder. So
yeah, you
Listen,
can't.
Revenkai doesn't eat, so it's not my problem.
Well, it's
You can look it up.
it's Regent smoke powder, and I believe that. I mean, the raw says that
Also,
anything you put
decided I'm
in there,
taking animal friendship.
anything that you put in there is gonna be considered a hearty
I'm
stew.
gonna add animal friendship.
The thing, if you put a poison in it, it doesn't neutralize the poison.
well,
Simple, fair,
Well, it turns the
sufficient.
poison into stew.
Must be water.
Gunpowder poisoning and lead poisoning symptoms.
That's
Great.
not 5e.
That's
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 4e.
not in the
Yeah,
rule
it's not
book.
5e.
Wait,
Well, he's going to taste test anyway because he has no inclination to know that something is wrong.
Charcoal and sulfur, pretty toxic.
Con
Great.
save.
Yes, that's
There
a
we
good
go.
spot for a door. Points at that.
No, there we go.
We
Yes,
should
yes,
also
it is.
probably
Bulgar.
put one
No,
over there.
yes.
Points over there.
There we
Does
go.
would it taste any
No,
different?
Bulgar, that's fine. That's where we keep the supplies. We don't
Touching
want that
arrows.
easily accessible.
What's that, Zeke? Sorry.
Would it taste any different?
Pogger
It
gets ready
would be
to
kind of like a
break the wall
sand,
anyhow.
a sandy smell, sandy
Do I see
taste.
Pogar doing this since I just spoke to him?
Alright. Pogar broke the one rule. Zeke's going to turn the stove off. and
Okay,
walk
How do
out
you know
of the
he
kitchen.
broke it? How do you know he
Wait,
broke it?
what are you doing?
He's about to get angry
Pogar?
with someone. He doesn't know who.
Damn,
Uh-oh.
it's probably gonna
Wait
be
a minute.
Mistaki because Zeke's
I
the
even-
racist.
I literally can't do anything because I'm tied up. Well, I'll
Oh
say
yeah, I
before
untie
this,
you. I
before this
untie
goes
you.
on, like,
Yeah, I mean, I apologize. It was pretty easy.
We
Alright,
don't
he's
need a door
gonna-
there. We already have an extra door. We
he's
need
gonna
to buy
untie
that door
you.
first.
So Zeke has walked out of the kitchen, and his usual calm demeanor has been replaced with the motherly anger that someone would find if they had just done something grievously wrong.
If you look at Sign, he's currently doing that raptor thing
Okay.
to
All
Jim
right,
and
fine.
Pogar. Okay. Okay. Let's get this door first, and then we'll talk about the other door.
You get
Why?
sign. You
Yeah,
hear
we're
We're
brand
a
gonna
new
buy a
door.
door?
sign. You hear a
How
knocking
much
on
are
the door.
doors, by the way?
How much are doors?
Oh. So I hear the knock on the door. I'm gonna let Pogar go first.
I'm gonna
I'm just
go
gonna
get
let
a
them
door.
deal with that. You do that,
wanna come
Pogar.
with?
Oh.
It waits a moment.
I think we'll pass this time.
I think y'all should sit down for dinner.
There's knock at the door.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm
Find
gonna
a
go
real
get a
fancy
door.
door.
Points at the broken wall. Or at least stuff for a door. Alright, Pogar.
Good lord,
Pogar
please
goes
someone
to
go
buy
with
a
him.
door. I don't know if you
Oh my
want
god,
like
he's
him
gone.
or like
Oh
Peter
god, he's
to
going to
mind
kill
that.
people. Oh
I'm
god.
gonna be real honest with you guys. He kind of scares me a little bit.
Is that hole in the wall still there?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, Sign
Zeke's
has
gonna ask-
cleaned it up.
Zeke's going to ask, who made that hole?
that hole's
Okay.
been there.
Pucker did.
Wait, did I run into these two?
Yeah, I was gonna try and
Who
bring
the
them down, and they were gonna say like, "Oh,
Oh wait, aren't those the kids?
yeah, the
Alright, hold
kids,
on.
Bro, it's baby fat Albert.
the
Hold on.
kids."
It's me.
So Polgar and Jim, you guys see the urchins? They were just like coming by and like, "Oh,
Hey,
hello.
what's up?
Oh, nothing.
Pogar walks up and does the secret handshake to all three of them.
Do they? So they are at all at the secret handshake. They're like, "Ooh." Especially Nat,
Pretty
which
cool.
Nat kind of just pokes at Squidly, and Squidly like, "Oh, right. We were supposed to get Miss Invari. Someone was looking for her." Hello, Jim.
Well, they're in there. I gotta go buy a door real quick.
A door? Oh, okay. And they're gonna move
We're
right
adding
here.
some more doors. You take care. Don't get into any trouble.
We want Pogar and Jim. The urchins go in and they see the scene unfold where it looks like that Zeke is very angry and
Oh, the urchins know this look probably.
Oh, hey, kids.
oh, hey. Nat will go and wave to Mistake and point at Invari.
Did you get those secret ingredients I asked?
Squidly's like, we've been kind of harassed lately, so we probably have to go ahead and try later. And what they really mean is that since they try and like steal the products from the market, the City Watch has been kind of all over them, so they haven't. They
Maybe I
usually
can
just
put
give them a
something up
slap
for
on
you
the wrist
guys.
or just tell them to go away. So they don't really pay attention to kids. So
Take is perfectly fine with them stealing. She actually wants them to do that.
Make sure you stick closer to the walls and the shadows next time, so they don't see you. Remember, everything's legal when there's no guards around.
No, that's not the case at all. Don't listen to her.
It's okay. She's
Don't
not.
listen to her at all. She's
I'm gonna,
completely.
be,
I'm gonna bring them in close.
let you in on a secret. She can't read. She doesn't actually know the laws of the city. So,
Literally read.
I know what she's talking about.
Nat will just look blankly at Mistake, like what?
You guys did good.
Being that she's the oldest of the urchins.
Maybe next time, kids.
She will go and
I'll
tap
train the
Invari on the
gremlins.
shoulder.
Yes, what is it?
She will point out and kind of make a she'll say something in sign language, but unsure or kind of forgot that you probably don't know it. So
Probably not.
Jenks will go like, "Oh, she's saying that you need that someone's here to said that you're gonna help them out with something."
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably for the play, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, and they're just gonna scamper off and do urchin stuff.
The south door is now also blocked off.
This door?
No, the one that goes into the kitchen is now blocked off, like the one above it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, this was
in
supposed to be a
solitary.
wall. This was supposed to be a wall, so I'm gonna just
For the
set a
longest time,
door
I thought it
here.
was a counter.
Kind of want to kick it down.
There you go. There's a
Sign's
door.
just gonna knock on the door.
Hello?
Are you in there, Zeke?
Yep.
Let's talk.
Zeke,
That's
you
okay
can
with you?
clean you know that you can clean the cauldron in plenty. It just literally just
Take
wash
will
it.
go into the
The
cellar and
the
take
issue
stock.
the issue isn't that he can make new food. It's the fact that food was ruined.
All right. Well, before we switch over to Invari and Pogar, sign. Do you go ahead?
Well, Science is knocking on the door. He wants to talk to Zeke real quick.
What?
Listen, that was, I guess, partially our fault. We should have planned out everything better, and it all just kind of went to shit. I'll take part of the blame on that.
About
And we
the
also should have.
doors, do or
No,
the
not the-
warehouse thing?
The warehouse thing. I don't even know what happened to the stew. Did something happen?
He'll sound genuinely pissed off. Someone tampered with it.
Well, it could have been anybody but Poghart, probably.
I'm
Considering the fact that
aware.
Invari was literally tied up. But, about the warehouse. Listen, in the end, everything came out okay. It's just we should have planned a bit more, so things went a little bit sideways. I think that's just learning as a group, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta think ahead a little bit more. So I hope you just don't hold it against us, alright?
I haven't.
I'm also gonna talk to Mistake, because she has some funny ideas about what's okay and what's not.
Yep.
Anyway, take all the time you need.
He's gonna go
I'll
back.
just go give her
He's gonna
talking.
go back to the stovetop oven, just defeated.
Oh yeah, Zeke. Sorry, this is the kitchen right here. So
Oh, is that the area I'm supposed to be in?
That's my fault. Yeah. But then again, a cauldron and a plane just makes stuff. So this,
What
yeah, the
is this
stove is
area?
right. That's
That's a
basically the
prep room.
I think
bar.
that's the sink.
That's what I thought. I thought this was like
Oh.
Yeah, this is like
countertop.
the countertop. Yeah, the
I'm
countertop. This was, yeah. I just need to go in and alter this map. So that is my bad. That is supposed to be like a tap, like a brewer
-1
tap.
for
I mean,
talking.
we were supposed to be a bar too, so I guess it makes sense that the bar is there.
Yeah, that's
that makes
the
sense.
that's the layout from the raw. So yeah.
Also, for the love of God, just leave the doors unlocked.
Okay, yeah,
We
I
can
will.
just RP say they're closed.
Okay, there you go. Done, done, and done. So, Rev and Kai, before we switch over, what do you gotta do?
I'm fine. I'm just sitting at this table thinking about killing Tiamat people.
Okay, just getting
Just the crusade.
the crusade, just figuring out
No
different
thoughts,
ways
head
of
empty.
And okay, Mistake. What you didn't really have much crafting material to begin with. It's just like the kobolds are going in and out. They're just Kobold being the other artificer is just the one that's kind of just making stuff, and you don't really see much of materials. Okay. DC, you are muted if Alright, he probably just left.
Oops.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, I forgot. I did not see I was muted. I was gonna say. I'm gonna probably like tell those kids to like go and steal stuff for me so I get more crafting materials, or just bully kobolds more.
If you wanted to, they're just a little bit outside the alley, basically. So
That's a long ways away. I'll just tell them
They're
when
just-
I'll tell either them or the kobolds when they come back.
they're like just outside, man.
I'm lazy.
Alright, so I'm just gonna do a scene change to the alley right here. Okay, Invari, here you are. I don't know if you guys can see it, probably not.
It's
Yeah,
loading.
it's loading.
Oh, it's loading? Okay.
It's loading.
Load faster, Foundry.
Yeah, I don't know why Foundry's tripping.
Ah, it's fine.
I'm surprised others didn't try pressing us harder for the play. I guess it doesn't matter.
Isn't it because you're using Angrok Jink?
I wonder if that's it. Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it just got done loading. I'm just on a gray screen now, unless this is theater of the mind.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Is that it's I think it's because it's using Ngrok. I probably should just get rid of it. Oh, never mind. I see a whole bunch
There
of you
we
guys
go.
in. Okay. So, Vari, Sol, you are just following the urchins. They just urge you down. You look. Yeah, I know. You can ignore that. You walk down to the play area and you see about 30 to 40 people. It seems to be, not a packed crowd, but definitely a crowd that's worth kind of getting, knowing that this is, far from just your everyday thing. It looks like that this has a reputation of being either really, being very comedic or very, well, let's just say that the acting's not going to be exactly that good. The urchins will go down and you'll see Serena in her, the Sune Paladin / Bard, and she will wave at you, and Vari's like, oh, hey, there's my big co-star. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
You
I
know,
am doing fine.
oh, good and all. I mean, we're just, Estrid is here just setting up the stage. So, oh, is it just gonna be you two? None of your, didn't you say your friends were gonna come and watch, or no?
They will watch later.
Oh,
Yeah, other things. And there's a hole in the wall now. They're
oh,
kind of fixing that up.
I see. Oh, okay, well, that's, well, yeah, you gotta fix some stuff. So, anyways, alright. So she'll just, like, walk over this mini fence here, and she'll motion for you guys to follow to the staging area. And she will just, quietly just tell you, like, oh yeah, come on over.
Alright.
And in Vari, you will see a dwarfen man. He will, he looks big, he looks pretty tall, and he will, kind of shake your hand or attempt to, and he says, oh, so this must be the lass you're talking about. It's like, yes, looks like she fits the part, right? Winky face. He's like, yes, so have you done any acting before?
Never in my life.
Oh. Okay, well, oh, is that Tresh's Paladin? Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
like that's one of the Genasi's, man. I mean, I just kind of.
That's the same token.
Oh, that yeah. So yeah. So he's gonna introduce himself. It's like, yeah. So, my stage name is Shaft Long Granted, and yeah. So just kind of relax. Just me and Serena has done this many times. And like I said, it's not gonna be anything. There's not gonna be any type of indecency or anything. Yeah. I mean, this is just strictly just get people. Get our name out there as far as theater goes. It's like, yeah, we kind of do this just to make sure that, as far as marketing goes, just, because, we also do, there's a play coming up called The Rise of Tiamat, and, we kind of need, a lot of people to go through that, so.
Oh, alright. Maybe don't tell this horseman about that. He really hates Tiamat.
Oh, well, this is just a ballad retelling of, like, the first time that he's been, that Tiamat's been banished. So it's just all, it's all ancient history,
Okay. Maybe you'll be okay? He just was really against Tiamat.
Oh, well, I'll keep that in mind. So anyways, she will cast disguise, she will give you a disguise kit and says, go ahead and pick anything from the costumes. Here's a story. The story is going to be that Shaft here is, having a problem sleeping, and he comes to our coven at the dead of night, and we are two very lovely druids, and we attempt to heal him. Pretty straightforward.
That sounds...
Not really. I mean, if you want to just like kind of get your a sultry look on you and stuff, then we can do the rest.
All right. What do I actually roll for the disguise?
Um,
It's a D20 with proficiency.
Yeah, are you
If you have
proficient? You're not. Are you proficient in disguises?
No.
No.
That's why you need a makeup. That's why you need a makeup artist with expertise.
That's why you're gonna roll a 20 right here.
If you do a
20?
D20, say here, Serena here will aid you, so you can roll it twice.
It's not bad.
With a 17, you dress up in a really revealing druid costume. There's a lot of the cloak has some open spots where you can see your back and such. So it's kind of like a erotic parody of a druid, but it looks pretty well. That and Serena will fix your hair and say, "Do you want to change your hair color too?"
Yes. It'd probably make me less recognizable, right?
Okay. She will bring out some type of unknown powder that is like, oh, Estrid made this. It actually works pretty well, and she'll put it in your hair, and you see that it kind of changes color from black to blonde. And she'll put a little bit more, and Shaft will give a thumbs up. Is like, woo! Oi, yeah, I gotta say, I'm getting really excited for doing this play now. It's like, oh, hush you. She's not she's not one of she's not working like that, not like us. So while you're being dolled up, Zeke,
I was going to say something because I know he's there.
Zeke, you overhear MF Fawn here and a couple of big bruisers next to him talking to a gnome, and you overhear what he's saying. He's saying, listen, take the offer. You're going to be making this much money for just brewing what you would be getting in other spots. So just take the deal, and we can be doing business better that way. And I notice that everyone is disconnecting.
What in other spots? Sorry, you cut out.
Oh. You're overhearing Fawn saying that what looks like to be a business negotiation with someone who sounds like they are a brewer, someone who makes alcohol.
Alright.
And I think it might be Ingra because everyone is disconnected.
I had to refresh.
Okay.
I reconnected. I dropped connection, then it came back.
All right, maybe I should just turn this off. Well, if I turn it off, does that mean you guys are gonna get kicked out?
Yes.
Probably.
If you want to switch, save and then switch.
Okay. Here, let me.
Hey, guys! I just realized something. The gunner feat gives you +1 dex.
Ooh.
And guess what? I have 19 dex.
Nice
time.
coming out. All right.
I'm sorry, Zeke, but most people don't like bestiality.
That's his point.
Persephone will
You said
say,
most people.
"Well, Mr. Zeke, you have a good rest of the night, and
Yeah, you too.
like I said, it's give it some time. It's not, your party will be there for you, your friends, or."
He lacks the critical information.
He thinks about his party again.
They laugh.
He thinks about friends, and all I can think of is sign, and then that's just really depressing.
That's actually even sadder
it
than
is.
being
He
really
just-
alone.
No, he just had a super depressing moment. Where he goes, he's like, I have a hard time finding love because of. She just kind of moves on.
Does Zeke even know my name?
Yes, I believe.
You didn't even fucking say it. You fucking bitch. You didn't even tell her my name.
Zeke, you'll see it. Bonnie as the gnome just kind of wander him like, wow, that those ladies have some good got some good pipes on them.
Yeah.
Lots of room.
Anyways, was that Persephone, I guess, that walked by?
Yeah, that was Purse.
Okay, so you didn't tell your group about me, right?
Nope.
Okay, how do you want to do this
And
introduction?
he quickly says, "Why would I tell them anything?"
Well, is it gonna be kind of weird that it's like, hey, listen, there's gonna be this gnome that's just gonna hang around in your
Imagine
manor.
lying to your only friend sign. Couldn't believe it.
Imagine lying to the crusade.
He'll tell Sign. Everyone else, he just... Pogger just fucking ruined food, and that's a no. That's like his only one rule
I
that he
literally
has.
don't even talk.
So, anyways, I mean, so when do you want me to stop by and, I guess, introduce myself?
That's most convenient for you, darling.
Okay, well, it's gonna take might take a couple days. Seems like me leaving the yawning portal kind of burned some bridges that I thought wasn't gonna be burned. So probably might have to hide out here for a while.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to say nothing.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna go.
Imagine not offering our 3-star mansion to hide in. Imagine.
He has already.
Oh, he did? Oh, I didn't.
Yes.
I wasn't listening to that part then.
No
He's
gnomes
already-
allowed.
God,
No,
the
he-
only friend doesn't listen to his
Hey.
other only friend. Wow.
Wait, do you
I
offer?
mean, if
Do you offer this to her now?
Well, I offered her if she needs a place to stay, she could come to the inn. Already.
Right, but the inn's not even open yet.
Yeah, but he meant as a friend, not as a customer.
She's getting charged, huh?
Well,
I mean,
Yeah.
you should
Huh?
clarify.
well,
we have no reason to let her.
Kid will say, "Well, I mean, I kind of need a place to stay tonight. You think your
don't know what she
mates
could
would
say.
mind?"
Zeke will say, I'll pay for her. Don't worry, hon.
Thanks, appreciate it.
No problem.
Wait, what do you
Wait,
He's
what do you mean?
who the
paying?
hell is Zeke paying? We're on the same party.
Himself.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so he ain't losing money.
Yep, he's like, I'll pay for your night's charge. Gives it to
I feel
himself.
I feel like there's a law against that, but I don't think there is.
The economy is
But
in
would be
shambles.
because we're not actually licensed yet. So
True,
we
we're
literally got
hobos.
licensed.
We're
No,
literally
we
homeless.
literally got licensed.
Nope, we're
That was part of the
hobos.
deal with
We're
the
homeless.
Xantarum.
I thought
Oh,
we
did
had
that already happen?
a license.
No,
I'm
it
pretty sure we
hasn't. That hasn't happened yet.
Wait,
yeah.
But they're in the process of getting us the license already.
So we're
So we
hobos.
can't. I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
have customers yet. Technically,
oh
by
my
law.
lord.
So we're
Well, I
homeless.
mean, technically we're squatters right now.
Oh, now we own the
No, I
building.
mean, we own the house. We
Oh,
just
we
just
own
can't
it.
rent it out.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like I own the house, considering the god affiliation. What?
Okay, with that being the end of the night,
Sounds
you
like
guys.
Metal Man's getting a severe case of rust.
I don't know about you, but Pogger bought a door for this house.
True, Pogger has contributed the
Poggard
most.
did.
He
Poggard
actually
did
did
buy a
not
door,
want
and
to
I'm
fully own the house though, because Pogger is a kindred soul and thinks that we should all share it.
Oh, Pogger.
I respect that.
You guys take a long rest because it is the next
Oh,
morning.
finally, combat approaches. Give it to me.
The session's over.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be next 2 weeks or so. Sorry.
Sad.
Pogger
I can
comes
change
back
that
with the
to-
door and a cactus.
Yeah, Pogar. You guys see Pogar, and he's holding a very nice blue door and what looks like to be
Hey guys, I got a door.
and a
Great, I
plant.
have someone to install the door.
Can you take
Just,
me
just
out of
leave
the...
it next to the hole, and we can set that up, Pogar.
I
Can you
also
go to
got
the
a
basement?
cactus.
What
Where
do
you
you?
guys
That's
think I should
nice.
put
It'll-
it?
Where do you want
On
to
a
put the
table,
cactus?
I think it'd look lovely.
It's a giant cactus. Points at
On a
big
table,
cactus.
I think it'd look at love.
Alright.
Yep.
Pogger,
Sign has accepted this fate. It'll be the centerpiece. Sign just mumbles to himself.
You're gonna put the cactus where?
I told him to put it here, and he's putting it here.
All right, let me see if I can find a picture of a cactus. That's awesome. Zeke, it is the next morning, and you do see, or I don't know if you see Invari, but you kind of know that Invari is Oops, why did that go
Oh,
there?
you made a brand new map.
Yeah, even though
The
I,
cactus.
You loaded the cactus.
I loaded the
back.
cactus because I'm a freaking idiot. Okay, let me.
I don't know how to go back to the
No,
map.
I got it. It's activate. Bam, there you go.
Okay.
I just see Zeke flying across the screen.
Yeah, it was me trying to get to the end.
I don't see tokens.
All right,
Fuck, I gotta reload.
all right. That's
Yeah,
a
just
big.
go
Oh god, that's a giant cat.
Don't tell me what to do.
All right, so there's a cactus that Polgar bought. Where do you guys want to put it?
In the front door,
It's
like in the
the
doorway.
centerpiece.
Centerpiece.
No, Sign specifically putting it here so that
Right
no one
here.
can run into it.
Okay.
Right.
Because
here.
I feel like if I didn't have it in the middle of something, Pogar would just put it behind a door and people would run into it and
Right
fucking
here. Put
die.
it right here.
No.
Put it in the door. Make it the door.
Vetoed. Immediately vetoed.
I will use command on you.
Okay.
Pogger's choice was next to the fireplace, by the way.
Yeah, it's
that
a
would
fire
look
hazard.
pretty nice.
Because that can't go wrong. Smile.
Listen, that's exactly why I told them middle of the table. I don't care. No one can run into it. That's where it's the safest. It's just
Wow.
outlandish enough to look silly, but not dangerous enough to kill us.
So Invari, you feel good that well, here's the thing: does Invari think that she got off scot-free and that no one knows that she?
But I actually noticed Zeke in the crowd. He is a horseman.
Yes, you would have noticed
It's
Zeke.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to miss him and single him out of people. So yes, you probably would have saw him.
Okay. I guess she was disguised. She feels confident about that.
Oh, does she?
Yes, because she's an idiot.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now that he gave her a very judgmental look later.
Mm.
I mean, I feel like she
Dang.
was also kind of distracted with the performance, so she wasn't looking Zeke 24/7 for that, you know?
Zeke hasn't said a thing. He will not say a thing. He's gonna keep it his own personal secret.
Yay!
Every once in a while, he's gonna look at Invari. She's like, "What?"
What?
He doesn't say anything. He just goes, "Mm-mm."
The urchins will come
I
from
thought
the
you said you were gonna
upstairs.
be all for that, Zeke. Why is he being judgmental now?
Got in the way of his man.
Because
Oh.
The urchins
no,
will
the
come
same
up
reason
to
you gave him shit.
the urchins will
uh,
come up to Pogar and says, do you know if there's any breakfast, Mr. Pogar and Jim?"
That's
Pogger
they're gonna
looks
day, but I
up.
learned.
He shrugs.
Oh,
DC's stuck in the basement.
Oh,
Get me out
He's
of
a rat.
here!
He deserves to be in there.
We locked her down.
Where you belong.
Wow, that
rat.
door's looking really nice.
Ah, that is a very nice door.
The door is
Would
neither
you-
set
The
up
door
nor
hasn't
open.
been
It's
set.
just a
Oatmeal
hole in the
stew?
wall.
oatmeal
Yeah,
stew?
I'd consider it a stew.
Yeah.
I guess so.
There's a Pop Tart or ravioli.
Yes.
Zeke has oatmeal.
ooh.
What is oatmeal?
The urchins will go and look at
It's
Zeke.
cereal, but hot.
He
Oh
hands it-
wait,
Oh, it's a bar, isn't it? Hang on.
Take will remember something and go upstairs to check on to see if we have more hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Yes, you do, and I have a mushroom table too ready.
Yoink!
Yes.
Yoink!
You have a couple. I think you have about
Grabs
3 or 4.
them.
We
about
need
to
to
fuck-
cultivate those. Don't use them all.
I need to put
I'm not
her
gonna
in
use all of them.
rehab.
I'm just grabbing like 1 or 2.
Yeah, what
Zeke,
do you
Hey,
do?
I have an
Door.
idea.
Zeke will
And-
dish out a bowl for each of the kids. Be like, here you go, darlings.
Oh,
Have
and
the kids eat the mushrooms.
they will be.
Tempted. I don't know if I'm
eating,
gonna.
and then
I won't do that.
I'll do it.
Sign, you hear
Wait,
a
hold
knock
on.
on the door, or actually Soul, because you're the closest.
It's my husband. Wait, is that no?
Just assume.
Meta.
Just assume Sign is just eating breakfast.
Sorry, I just saw it was an elf, and he looks like a dick. So I went, oh, it's Glenn.
Before you get into
Oh,
this,
racist.
Converse,
Yeah.
Take is putting a mushroom in her oatmeal, and she's going to ask anyone else if they would like to try this.
Reverend Kaiser's gonna stare at her.
Sign's gonna raise an eyebrow. It's like,
I
have you
don't really like
tested
mushrooms
this?
too
Sorry.
much.
Are
Stare
you gonna
down
eat
at
it?
her.
It's like, okay, understand this. It's like extra seasoning. It's gonna add an extra punch to our
Okay.
food. I'm
Okay.
trying it too. I'm not tricking you guys.
Real quick though. So these are like bar counters, right? And this is a bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I need.
So I hear and I see mistakes saying this shit, right?
Yeah. Yes.
This is a very
Mistake.
good idea. Huh?
Mistake. Oatmeal does
What?
not go with mushrooms.
Well, watch
Someone
this.
opens
And I
the
eat
door.
it.
Oh God, you eat it? Okay, give me a second.
Pogger
let's-
also eats it.
Oh, all right.
My man.
Let me do it
So-
twice
so-
then.
Sign's gonna. Let me just do this real quickly. I'm gonna sleight of hand the other mushroom and hold on to it
Whoops.
if I can.
I think me and
No, I
Pogger also
won't.
both ate it. We already ate it.
No, didn't you get 2? I thought, or just
I
one?
got 2. I
Dude,
put
you
another
lit-
one in a bowl of
Bro, did
oatmeal.
you
I
see
think.
the effect? You just Zawardo.
Wait a minute.
Who ate theirs first?
I think I ate mine first.
Mistake was first. Because I literally said I ate it after.
Zeke, why is that so specific?
It says
It's a
yeah
detail.
the creature immediately
Okay,
casts the time stop spell requiring
Yes,
no
you,
component.
you literally do Dio.
Wait, wait, I cast the
Wait,
time
I'm sorry. What the
stop.
fuck just happened?
That's what happened. They cast a Dio.
Wait,
Zeke's like a,
What
Zeke's like
the
a,
hell?
Do we all just
is
freeze in
everyone
place?
freeze?
Hold on, let's see how long time stop is. I think you get like 1 or 2.
I think it's like
turns.
1 minute or something.
Oh, you roll a 1d4 for turns in a row where it's time stop.
Okay.
1d4
okay.
plus 1.
1d4 plus 1?
Yes.
I'll roll it right
You want to roll it? Go ahead.
Oh,
roll-
okay, just
Hold
2.
on, side note, let's see what color skin I get now. Oh wait, I did not. Hold on, I'm gonna use the dice thing. I
Four
rolled
does
R
equal
slash
The
four.
change is permanent.
I'm a treat, bro.
The change is permanent.
Honestly,
Pogar
You
is
don't even have to
now
change your
is
color.
green. Let me take the token.
No, I'll change his color.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I was just gonna
Yeah.
give a green
So
tint.
wait,
I
everything is frozen right now.
yes. That's why I'm doing this. Zeke, seeing that everyone's just frozen in place, he's like they're in stasis, is running.
Wait, I think how long? Wait,
Can't.
how does
No,
time
you're,
stop?
you're
No, you
frozen too,
can't.
Zeke.
Yeah,
I
hold on.
can't?
I think everyone but
No,
No,
me
it's-
is.
Everyone's
literally
frozen.
everyone but
in existence.
Oh, in
Yeah.
existence. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was like in a dome.
Literally,
No, no, no,
all
no,
the
no,
players
just-
are
just-
frozen.
Hold on. Just to explain, this is a 9th level spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. This
And
is-
we
How the
have these
fuck did you roll
mushrooms.
time stop?
What kind of
Why-
mushrooms are these?
Yeah,
Wait
why?
a second. Why is that a D8? Why is that a D10? Why
Bro, we
is
can
that a
farm these.
D10?
We can farm.
What is in these mushrooms?
Mr.
Yo,
Ian,
that's
how
not a
much?
deep-
How many of those?
Hey,
had
that
in my
is-
bag
that's
last
a-
time?
Why is there a 1/10 chance to cast time stop?
That's actually 5e rule, 5e tools. Like I just used the tables as magic mushrooms.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
use it. I didn't
okay.
read what it was.
We can
Mr.
farm
DM,
these.
Yes.
There is a
I collected these last time and I ate one. How many did I collect in total last time?
Didn't you get like 2? You added it in your inventory, right?
No. I took whatever I could find. I took it all, or like. I can see.
I'll say that. Let me see.
Eat them all.
You got like one more.
But yes, what do? You have 12 seconds.
Take will look
Zawardo,
around.
Yeah, what do you
And-
do for 12 seconds?
Because this is
You
RP
have a-
and
you have
not
a whole
combat.
round.
so-
you have a whole round.
Wow,
I'm
you
Or you
actually
have 2 whole rounds.
I'm genuinely trying to think of what Take would do in 12 seconds.
Also, you know what's really funny? The second you come back, Pogger's skin's free.
Yeah. I guess I just have to measure my movement now. So
Yeah, there was
25.
yeah, Revan Kai was like probably in the middle of
Oh yeah.
maintaining his weapon, and then you just see
Mhm.
everything stop.
What you doing, bitch?
You see
What you doing,
everything
bitch?
just
Simon was
stop.
probably just like Simon was literally in the middle of like trying to grab the mushroom out of her hand.
So
Whoa.
Yeah.
Saul was in the middle of opening the door, and you see like
Wait, and people want to use this for food?
Wait, can magical tinkering like make? It only makes like. What the hell does magic tinkering do again?
First of all, I
There's a
didn't.
lot of fun RP stuff.
I'm still surprised. It was a D10 and
Oh wait.
So
hold
you
on.
There's
want
a
to give
D10
people, our customers, magic mushrooms, and then all of a sudden,
I
some
didn't know
customer
that they
could
could do
cast
this.
a 9th level spell and run our
Yeah.
pockets.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
that
they
could
can
do
literally
this.
steal everything from us with this, you know?
Heads up, if you do anything that affects another creature during it, it just ends immediately.
The funny
wait,
thing
like, could I
is,
put- wait,
it's
could I just, like-
hilarious.
the funny
do
thing is
magic
the other
tinkering
two
and,
isn't really that bad. I like it's a D10, but the 9 and 10 isn't even bad. It's like someone put the D8 one is like the most strongest
That's
spell on here.
hilarious.
This
Yeah.
spell is more for memes.
Yeah.
than-
But
this
It
is
can
so-
also be
not.
used
Hold
for
on.
quick buffing, too.
Converse.
Mm.
Can I, if I like magical
That's
tinkering,
exactly it, Mal.
like poop or something into Sign's outstretched hand, does that end the spell?
If you do what? Magic tinkering what?
I
I'm
want
pretty
to
sure if
make
you
it look
touch
like
me,
he's
it
holding
would.
poo. Well, I'm not gonna
I'm pretty
touch your
sure
hand.
it
I'm just gonna
would.
like magical tinkering, like.
Yeah, sure.
Some like
I mean-
Magic
No, I mean, but I'm
Green.
saying if it affects.
it's just an illusion. I don't think unless I can like create temporary objects.
You to make it show. Yeah, you know, fucking never mind. If there's something on Sign's hand like a glove, you can do that.
I'll do that. Well, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah,
And then I'll
couldn't-
just like.
I was just
step
saying, couldn't you do
away.
like minor
Sign wears
illusion or
gloves.
something?
Yeah, and then I'll just like step away.
All right. Sit.
Well,
all
that's- Is that? I guess that's the action, and then it just
there.
ends. Yeah.
Yep. And then as soon as everyone is back from the time stop, you see that Pogard is suddenly green.
Just
Did I do that?
Was that me?
You know, guys, maybe we should rethink the mushrooms.
What?
Does
What's
my hand
wrong?
smell like shit now?
It looks like you're holding shit, and it smells like it as well.
So he's gonna look at his hand and then look at my steak and just motion for her to come over.
Why? I literally just.
I,
I don't know about this time stuff. I don't know about this mushroom stuff.
Did you say
Actually,
time stop? So
uh,
you just immediately.
Sign's just gonna put his hand on her head and start squeezing until she turns it off.
Joke's on you, losers. Not even real.
No, I'm squeezing your skull.
Ow, ow, okay, hold on.
Wait, how hard are you squeezing it?
Hard.
Oh,
Tell
Guys,
that
look
kid
at
Fat
me.
Albert
I'm
to
like
shut
a
up.
frog. Wait, is that racist?
hard. It's hard enough. Let's go with that.
Wait, is Jim not surprised that Pogard just turned green?
My skull is
why
too
would he?
powerful.
They're one and the same.
Let me just roll an unarmed strike on your
Pugger,
head.
why are you
Roll it on
green
arm
now?
strike.
Mr.
It's a little weird.
Looks at his hand.
Ow. Okay.
Mr. Zeke, Pogard's
Th-
green.
This
You
will
actually-
continue. Science ignoring Pogard because
Do you actually
Pogard
do
is
the
just a
damage?
weird entity.
When you tell Zeke that
Hey.
Pogger is green, he's gonna say, "Yeah, I'm not surprised."
I'm not doing damage, but I'm using the 20 as an
Okay.
attack on you
Why are you trying to hug
because
him?
I'm just I know I'm just squeezing her skull.
Why?
She made a
great.
mistake that she needs to fix.
The elf will
Come on,
just
it's
look.
funny, isn't
talked
it?
We talked
Fine.
about this.
I'll dispel it.
It's still just sharpening. his
Simon will
blade.
drop her, and then pat her shoulder. There we go.
Zeke's gonna motion to the kid and say, "You see them over there? Don't become that."
Who the fuck is?
You need a 5th level spell to remove a color change for your skin.
I'm quite aware. I am quite aware.
It's fucking permanent. Oh my god.
I am gonna
It
be
had to
real
be
with you
Pogger.
guys. These mushrooms are a bit stronger than I thought they were.
Simon's gonna immediately shush mistake and look at the door because he notices, oh shit, we have people, and Soul just opened the
Oh.
door.
My steel defender will walk up like a dog, and just like start sniffing around.
The elf will glow and look at the steel defender and says, "Oh, what a nice dog. Hey, how's it going?"
Does it try to pet it? Does it try to pet him?
No.
Come
Or does he
on,
try to
it's
pet him? Okay.
He's just because it's a metal construct, and you guys will also see a very large 7-foot half orc with a very oversized longbow.
Zeke's gonna say in his head, "Hello there, sir."
How's it going? I assume this is the place. Greta told me that you guys that she covered the renovations, and so right behind you see like a couple people here, and yeah, they're here to kind of fix your balcony on the second floor and just make sure that you guys are open.
Bless Greta, she's a saint.
Yeah, yeah.
Simon's gonna motion for Soul to scoot a little bit.
And you
You're
happen
the
to be
ones that Greta
signed.
was talking about.
Yeah.
Indeed, I am.
Devil Star Song. Pleasure to meet you, sign. And he'll lend a hand to you.
Simon will accept the hand that's now no longer stinky, shake it, and then just like he'll motion everyone to like scoot aside to let them through.
All right, let's. You don't mind if I bring my my friend Zerog here, right?
No, of course not.
You guys kind of sense an intimidating presence with Zerog. Like it seems like he's just looking at you guys, and he'll go like, "Don't mind him. It's part of his job. He's my bodyguard."
All right, but what
No,
if I
understand
what if I
completely.
find that intimidating aura enticing?
Oh,
Oh,
my god.
then you can RP it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this the guy that the Harper mentioned, right?
Yes. This Soul, you definitely saw that Serena was glaring at Zerog when she was talking about whether they owed money, whether Invari owed money to the Zentarum. You have with your passive wisdom, you tend to let me see before I say. Oh yeah, with a 16, yeah. You kind of have a feeling that the two groups do not like each other. That the Harpers and the Zentarum, they probably are at odds. Probably also because of what the Zentarum, of what's going on right now in Waterdeep with their dealings with the Xanatar Guild. So because the Harpers operate with the Mert and the city of Waterdeep, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that one is looking out for the citizens' interests, while the other one are basically the ones starting trouble. So that's what you were able to discern.
Oh, okay.
Also, Davil will allow his carpenters and such, and they will see as like, you got there's like a door on the floor. Do you guys want that installed too?
If you could
Please.
do that as well, that'd be great.
Sure. Hey guys, the door. And she's like, what else? So according to Greta here, they're gonna go and fix the, kind of the roof, just make sure everything's all settled, and also fix the
Yeah,
balconies.
just so we can get things really started, you know?
Yeah. And in fact, and he'll hand signed. This is the guild license paperwork, so just you can just let Greta know of when it's ready for inspection, and yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. But
Alright, sounds great. I'll keep this on hand.
yeah. So, do you mind if
Would you like a seat?
Yeah, of course. You don't mind if we want to talk business for a second?
No, of course not. I figured that's why we're here, after all.
And I don't know if you guys are within earshot, but Zerog here will look at Invari and kind of say like, "Oh, she looks kind of familiar," but doesn't really think much of it. We'll definitely. Soul, do you do anything?
No.
Zerog will also look and say, "Huh, that person is green," and notice that they have a like what looks like to be a dinosaur here, and there's a kobold here. It said like, we'll look at Davil and just as of raise an eyebrow, like, what the? Are you sure? Davil will go and pull out a bottle of wine and says, "Mr. Sign, do you partake?"
Sorry, muted. Simon will just kind of like nod his head, like, a little bit. It doesn't hurt.
He will pour 2 glasses, and then he'll, before you take a glass, he will stop you and say, "I'll take the first glass so you notice nothing going on. I'm kind of used to this." And he'll take a swig, and you see that there's nothing wrong with him. And
Hey guys, want to see Pogar's updated art real quick?
Yes.
Sure.
Show us the green man.
Oh no.
And I have to find it again. Fuck. Oh no,
Oh.
it's right here.
Did we provide the cups, by the way?
Here you
Or did
go.
he have cups?
oh, he had cups.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Can I subtly check it?
Yeah.
How would I do that? What
That's
check would
what
that
you
be?
see now.
Just perception?
Yeah, you can do a. Well, I was gonna say a nature check. See if there's.
I'll do a
anything-
nature.
Yeah.
That's a flat 20, but whatever. Not bad.
Is that for wine or like the wine itself?
No, I'm checking the wine in the cup because he provided both.
I'm just
Oh,
laughing.
I have proficiency bonus on that.
Well, I mean, you're all the way over there. It's fine.
I know. Just for future reference, if it's food related, I get bonuses.
Quick question before we continue.
Yeah.
So I went upstairs and I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on with these mushrooms. Will that be nature or arcana? Because they're far stronger than they should be.
It would
I mean,
be.
it cast fucking time stop.
It would be. That's actually a good question. It would be nature, but you can do arcana on it just to figure out Because it looks like that the kobold did say like, "Hey, we got these mushrooms," but then that's all they said. So
Bruh.
they just went to a cave, grabbed some mushrooms and stuff, and then just brought it back and cultivated it. So you don't know anything.
Now here's the question: Are the kobolds also
I'm
upstairs?
gonna go to sleep.
The kobolds are actually out and about. You haven't seen them in a while. They're probably in the market and just doing some business dealings.
So
Damn.
do I know that they just got them from some random cave?
From what Kobold told you, yeah, because you haven't asked him really. You just told him. He said like, "Oh, we just brought these mushrooms there." You don't know anything else.
Okay, well I'll just jot that down. Continue.
All right.
That's gonna go on the list.
Davil will look and he will say, "Well, let me formally introduce myself. My name is Davil Starsong. I am what's my official title?" And he'll look and he'll pull out a little piece of paper and says, I am the Master of Opportunities and Negotiations. Right? Well, basically that's just a more fancier way of saying that I just give contracts to people. That's literally what it means. I don't know if you heard much of
Sounds
our
like the
group.
person I kind of want to talk to about contracts then.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm just kind of like raise the glass.
Let me ask you: do you know anything about the Zentarum aside from what you probably heard from hearsay, or when you guys just barged into one of our warehouses and just started killing everyone?
To be fair, we weren't the ones that barged in first. Those were the Xanatar, I believe.
Yes. Well, let me just explain that. We're what you call the Black Network. We're just a mercenary mercantile group. We just make money off of conflict. We'll say. We got a
Sign nods sagely. He understands how it is.
Yeah, so we have our major major headquarters near Baldur's Gate in the Hill of Giants. If you ever decide to stop on by, and also we have different sets in every major city. So, let me explain this whole thing with the Xanatar group. So weeks ago, there was a group from another branch that came here and just attacked the Xanatar members without warning. They literally, we don't know what they wanted. They just went in and just started attacking them. Xanatar members.
That was the warehouse we came across, I believe.
Well, that was one of the instances. Before you guys even came, they came by and they were just starting some trouble. I think it was a kind of a takeover. The problem is like we don't know who exactly from our group. We don't know the leader of that said group. And Xerox would say like, yes, we had to, kind of teach the lesson of a couple of our members that wouldn't tell us otherwise. It's like, yeah. So as you can see, we're not exactly, the cause of this. But we're not exactly innocent either. I mean,
I'm quite concerned about the Xanatar because part of our initial job we had to tussle with them a little bit. We ended up coming across what can only be described as, I think they're called mind flayers.
Yes, mind flayers. Actually, we do know that their affiliation with the Iliads. Not exactly surprising.
Well, surprise to me, to say the least.
Well, if you ever met good old Zan, good old One Eye, Many Eyes, whatever the case may be, he has many nicknames. Greedy bastard. He has in his possession, I don't know what it is, because either it's a bunch of intellect devourers, and he would just casually mention that, but it seems like he has a whole bunch of beasts and aberrations under his belt or so. In fact, it's weird. He has this group of centaurs and minotaurs, under his belt too. We kind of asked them of why they were affiliated with Xanatar, and they couldn't tell us a thing. He's like, yeah, they were tough bastards. We tortured them for a while, and they wouldn't talk. Yes.
Thank God Zeke cannot hear this.
Does Zeke hear this?
What is it?
We're
What's the
far away.
conversation about?
No shot on the other side of the
No, no.
tavern.
Basic.
Yeah, a little too far.
He doesn't. He doesn't care anymore. Just keep talking.
Okay.
There
Basic.
were like more than 100 feet away. We're fine.
Yeah.
He doesn't care anyway.
Yeah.
Do your crime shit.
Yes.
Anyways, so couple things. One, we got to figure out what's going on, who the leader of this other Zentarum group is, because they're making our lives a lot harder. Some of the City Watch has been harassing us on the street, and if this gets even worse, then the City Guard will be involved, and hell, if the Gauntlet people, yeah, that's gonna be problems.
Sounds like things are getting a little bit messy, I hear.
Well, I mean, you see the blood on the street and like the dead bodies in the warehouse. You've seen, yourself. Then yes, I think messy would be a good description to call that. But let's talk about you, Mr. Sign. You have a reputation of breaking limbs of Xanatar members, and just wondering if you'd be interested in kind of helping us out.
I mean, no, nothing's for free. I'm sure you understand.
No, of course not. I mean, just gotta remind you that, that we did, we graciously gave you a gift, helping out with this, manor,
Well,
and then you hear some construction upstairs. It's like, hey!
It was a bit of give and take, but I do agree you've been very generous so far. I'm just hope we can continue this trend of being generous to each other.
Right, of course. And, Greta seems to have really wanted me to, meet you, but whatever. Anyways. So, a couple things. I just want to know if you want to hear our proposal, or if, well, let me ask you this. What do you guys want? Because I can give you stuff to do all day, but if you want something that doesn't gel with us, then obviously we're at an impasse.
See, we're what you would call a group of varied individuals. I know what I want, per se. And all I want is just, enough.
Enough,
You get what I mean?
So you want to be rich? Is that what's going on?
Doesn't everyone?
I mean, let's just say that the benefit.
Of course, I'm not.
No.
I'm not stupid about it. But enough.
I mean, the benefits of being rich definitely has its favors, and he will give a wink to Invari. I don't know if Invari notices, but I mean, it's.
Simon will raise a
She would.
slight eyebrow, and he's just like,
He just.
a little bit too much of a stick in the mud for me. To each their own.
All right. Well, I mean, I thought you had much more than I guess.
I mean, everyone's got to start somewhere.
Okay.
This is just the first goal.
All right. Well, here's the thing. We have plenty of connections here in Waterdeep. We're definitely not as much as Xanatar. That's all over the place. Yes, there's eye stalks everywhere. But as far as us goes, we got a mission, and if you were to help us with this favor, then maybe we can keep this business relationship going.
This little give and take.
Yeah.
I am very interested in keeping that going,
Okay.
to say the least.
I just gotta, I gotta wonder, and don't mind me if I'm not trying to accuse, but I did, Zerak did tell me that a couple of your friends, if you can call them your friends or colleagues or whatever you even want to call them, seen talking to the Harpers. Just want to know, if they are members of them.
Trust me when I say that you are the first person that's approached us with any type of offer. But like I said, we are a group of varied individuals with varied interests. I cannot promise that what they are doing is always going to be beneficial to the rest of us. But trust me when I say I'll keep them in mind. And Sign will just kind of smile softly at this.
Yeah, it's not like we have any problems with this with the Harpers. It's just that we kind of do the same thing. They just have a different way of doing things. We kind of we kind of do it the way you do it, Sign. It's just like
Efficiently.
yes,
Sign will
exactly.
just kind of like laugh at that. He'll make like a small laugh.
All right. Well, in that case, then I can tell you what we need. Then. Oh, unless go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, trust me when I say that I do whatever I can not to go back on my deals, regardless of whatever deals they make.
Okay. Sounds good. And I'm also a businessman too. It's like a fair business. It's like depending on what you can do to help us, and we can kind of negotiate maybe upgrading this manor. Probably give it some features. I don't know if you wanted.
I was speaking with a local fellow, to say the least, and I was actually wondering if it's possible if we can add maybe a forge to the lower floor, just so we can do some in-house work,
Forge. Well, let me tell you, because the forge has so much smoke and stuff, you don't want that underground. You probably best to just have it.
Oh, of course. Now we want maybe like a room in the back,
Yeah. Forge shouldn't be a problem. What is that? Ziraj, like might be about 50 gold. It's like 50 gold. I mean, that's no problem for us. Anything else before we start negotiating what we want you guys to do?
Science just kind of pause for a second. Well, one of my friends, I guess you could call them a friend, is what we would call an experimenter, an artificer, one of those, And so we've moved a lot of their stuff to the basement. We're wondering if we can get some more official equipment for them.
Devil will kind of just give like a small frown, but immediately brings up his award-winning smile. I don't know if you noticed that, but he'll say, sure. I mean, you do know that our artificer gear is very hard to get these days because of the gnomes. The House of Gone, they kind of have a control on that.
Trust me when I say this, sir. This is an investment, to say the least.
Investment how? If you're talking about, and he'll point at his sidearm, which is a flintlock. It's like, you do know that a lot of people have these. I mean, it's illegal, but a lot of the city watch, they'll just
sure everyone has them. But wouldn't it be nice to have your own? Wouldn't it be nice to just skip the middleman?
Own how? I mean, is your artificer like a really... Are we talking about you have an inside artificer from the House of Gone?
I mean, you can't expect me to give you all our secrets.
Huh.
All I'm saying is we can help you.
I see. He'll look at his colleague and say, well, how about this? If you can just show us a prototype, or not prototype, because he doesn't know what a prototype is, well, rewind. If you can show us, like, something of, something that would be in interest of us, then I'll consider it.
Of course, I'll get back to them with that, and we'll see about giving you, I guess we'll call it an example of what we can do for you, sir.
Of course. Okay, so, and he'll clap his hand, is like, there's a couple things that we kind of need done, if you don't mind. Is your colleagues okay here with me, like, talking about this in the open?
Science gonna raise an eyebrow. He's like, if they were curious, they would have walked over already.
All right.
Don't worry.
Well, there's two things, two favors, small favors. And if you do these favors for us, then I'll definitely get you that forge, and I'll try and get some artificer equipment. Very, very hard to get, but not exactly impossible. So, here's the first thing. So over in Dock Ward, and he'll point over, it's like, It seems that lately half elves and elves have been targeted by a type of, I don't know. They've been in ambush lately. People have been killed and what, Ziraga? Yeah, they cut off their, they were thrown on the street and had their ears cut off. It's like, yeah. So obviously you can see as me, and he'll point like his elvish ears. Probably not exactly the best place to go to, and plus we don't know who's doing it or why.
Sounds definitely targeted, to say the least.
Yeah, so the City Watch has tried, but obviously, they probably need some help. And, I do have a person on our side that can probably help out too, another elf, per se, if you don't mind housing him in with your group of people.
Oh, don't worry. We can fit him in.
Okay. Well, I'll his name is Thalos, and he's not really much of a talker, but trust me that he'll probably be able to help you guys find people that are just that's causing these issues. But they were last seen at this tavern, a very famous one called the Local Flavor. And yeah, it looks like that every so often, every couple days, just another dead person on the street just happened to be an elf. So same thing. Their ears were slashed off, and they were just, it looked like they were gunned down, but they used Anyways, I got a feeling that if we if we help the City Watch with this, then they probably get off our backs with,
It
what's
never
going
hurts
on.
to have the watch in the good pocket.
Yep, of course. If you want to talk to, if you do want to get more information on like what the watch is talking about, there's this guy named Mu Wen, another elf. He kind of owes us money, so he can probably give you.
Science just gonna like, his smile, his winning smile falters. He's just like, I think we've met him.
Yeah. So he's been dodged. So I mean, this is just a side note, but I'll put it on the table because this is not really part of the mission. I mean, we definitely want to make sure that people that whoever's killing the elves are definitely, this is the priority.
Of course, this is, as it's been said, blood in the street.
Yeah. But Muwen's been kind of dodging us lately, and he's been kind of just been hiding with the tieflings, and I got the last thing I want to do is start shit with the tieflings. Faraday is not someone you want to mess with, and I do not want to cross that road. However, Muwen does tend to go out and like mingling in taverns. So if you can go up to him and kind of just accost him for the money that we need, about 1,500 gold, then we'll let you keep it. Just keep that as an incentive.
So Sign will slowly, he'll like blink for a second. He's like, he has debts?
Let's just say that, how do I put this? So he came up to us, he needed some money to help out a friend who was in dire condition. We gave him the money. He refused to pay us back with the interest that's owed. Now,
so he went back on his word then.
Right. It's like, yeah, he was saying something about how it's unfair and blah blah blah. All these welchers, these freaking.
Sign's gonna click his tongue. She's like, shame. I expected better of him, I suppose.
Yeah, and he has such a high position with the City Watch and stuff, so he knows that if we try to go after him or trying to get that money through efficient means, that's gonna be bad for us. So he knows it. I'll gotta give him a credit for it that he hides behind his position very well. So I figured, since you like doing things fast and efficient, then if you wanted to, you can go talk to him. If not, then we'll be visiting him pretty soon. We just kind of need to find the best way of best time to find him. So it's entirely up to you. What I want is for you guys to.
I will do my best to just give him a little tap on the shoulder. I can't promise any more on that front. But the elves thing, we definitely can and will put some time into.
Right, yes. And let me know if, well, I assume that your crew here can handle whatever's happening. Hopefully.
They're competent, Sign will say through gritted teeth.
Alright. Now, the second mission, and, like I said, I mean, handling the killer would be no problem with your expertise, but this one requires a little bit of subtlety. Are you familiar with Ramilia Haventree?
I can't say that
Alright, let me...
I am. Wait, before you continue, Congress, have they been mentioned before? I don't think they have.
Ramilia Haventree
I
has...
think we have mentioned it to you guys.
Yeah, to Zeke, because... Or actually, on the street, she's the noble that her mom just passed away. Who is a big philanthropist and...
Right.
Such. But, oh, go ahead.
In character, Science going to be like, is she the one that... I believe she had a relative pass recently?
Yes, her... Yep. Hey, you're on the, you know what? You are on the ball and got your ear onto the street. I like it. So yes, Ramilia Haventree's mother, Lord Countess Haventree, has been a philanthropist, in Waterdeep for many years. Very famous. Helping the poor, yada yada yada, opening orphanages, whatever the case may be, etc.
Sounds like a bleeding heart.
Yeah, she was in line for being a masked lord and kind of help out with the council, but then she kind of, there was someone else who took over who had a better position. Anyways, she had ailing health, and unfortunately, she died recently. She always does like a type of auction charity every single season, every single year in Waterdeep. Now. People were afraid on whether the charity auction would still be happening at her large estate because of the death, but Ramilia insisted that, to the spirit of her mother, that the auction will still happen. Now, here is what we kind of need. Myself and Zurag and a couple others from Zentarium, we're barred from that place. Ramilia is has close ties to the Harper, so of course they're not going to let us in. And there's going to be a lot of other high-level rich nobles there. So what I'm going to do, if you want to go in, because we heard rumors that not only are Zentarium members there, but Xanatar members are also there. Just a lot of different people. We're not exactly sure what they're trying to buy, but it sounds like it's a type of necklace or stone that that maybe that the Countess Haventree has that people are interested in.
Simon will kind of nod his head deep in thought. He's definitely connecting things right now.
So
like, I see. And what would you prefer us to do if they are trying to buy some sort of stone or whatever?
Well, one, we don't. Well, he'll look and say like, well, that particular stone. I mean, it's probably no value as far as, it's not as good as any. It has no magical properties, but as far as I
mean,
know,
you can insight soul since you're hearing this. Sign already assumes he's being lied to. Like Sign is just making a hard assumption that he's being led along, but he's not going to say anything on it.
You definitely know that he's lying. It sounds like he's really wants the stone of whatever it is. Here's the problem, or here's the thing that we don't know, is one, whatever the stone is, we don't know what it looks like. So I feel like I got a feeling that whatever the Xanatar members, if they start bidding on whatever it is, then we assume that that's it. That's a good assumption, right?
True. So you have no idea what it's used for. You have no idea what it's looked like.
he will smile and say like, yeah, I have no idea what it's used for, but I do know that if the Xanatar crew wants it, and if any of our other, the other Zentarum people want it, then it's probably very important. So
Now, now see here. I've got to be completely honest with you. I don't quite know if I buy that. We've been fairly amicable so far, haven't we, sir?
Yes, I can definitely say that.
So you don't need to riddle things.
Oh, he will look at Zeke and say, "Oh, thank you, sir."
No problem, sir.
Zabel will look and say, "See, Greta. Damn it, Greta's right. You guys are sharp tools, definitely. All right, fine. You probably already know about the Stone of Golnar because of like the whole warehouse incident. So I assume you guys aren't that stupid."
Yeah, we definitely have heard of it. That's why they were there originally, I believe.
Yeah.
So you think the Xanatar got a lead that it'll be in this auction?
Bingo. Yes.
Now, I see now.
If you guys look good in some some noble attire, you guys can go, in my place. I'll try and run some connections, with some of the city watch and guard that we paid off, so they'll definitely let you guys in. No weapons, nothing very that anyone can see, so you'll have to be hidden.
Simon grin at no weapons, like, I don't have a problem with that. I believe my reputation precedes me on that front, at least.
Yes, and you just have to realize that a couple things. One is that there are going to be a lot of Xanatar members there. They'll probably won't wear their colors, say in quotations, so you won't be seeing them easily. Two, Xerog here is a really good, let's say we'll call him a cleaner. So if you guys are having problems outside, pretty sure that he can take care of whoever is chasing you guys. Three, it's like I said, if you guys dress up and pretend to be nobles, there is gonna be an auction, and I will hand you money. Let's call it. You know what?
Insurance.
I'll give you about 3,000 gold for bidding, for using for bidding, but I'm not sure if it's gonna get any higher than that. But if you guys can get the stone or whatever they're looking for, but without less than 3,000, then you guys can keep the rest. How's that?
Sounds interesting. I'm just can't help but wonder how does the stone keep slipping through people's hands? How did it even end up there?
Your guess is good as mine, Sign. And you know what? If you guys pull this off, then we'll figure it out together.
Sounds like a done deal then.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Sign's gonna.
One last thing. You guys have to wear. Just letting you know, before the auction, there's gonna be a wake. Because people wanted to pay respects
to the deceased madam.
Yes. So people wanted to pay respects to the countess, and so Remilia's gonna have a ceremony, and so right before they transfer her to the city of the dead, the graveyard that's not that far. So it's gonna be, like I said, it'll be dressed nicely, look gloomily, and then a little bit after, they're gonna, once people start throwing their money around, it's gonna be all business, all you guys.
Hopefully things go to plan. Simon will just kind of like shrug his shoulders at that, and like he has a genuine smile of like, oh god.
Well,
yeah,
I like your Sign. It looks like that you guys are definitely the most confident, because if you don't know like how many people are different groups are gonna be in this place, and he'll start labeling it off. Definitely the Xanatar, the Castellanders are said to be present too. The I definitely know the Harpers are gonna be fucking there because they probably have their own.
The Castellander.
Yeah. Those Castellanders. There's these stuck-up nobles that work alongside with the Greenstone estate. Just very.
We've heard a couple of troubled things about the Castellanders, so
yeah. Whatever you hear,
keep an eye out for that too.
Yeah, whatever you hear is pretty much true, especially if if they start wearing, especially when they hang around with people wearing red, and he'll hint on that. So yeah, this is kind of a citywide.
Not as much of a secret as I thought.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a citywide affair. So, like I said, if you and your group can do this for me with these two things, then we'll be good. Who knows? Hey, you have a feeling that if you pull this off, then you guys will be level 4 out of character.
Oh shit! Now we have to.
28.
Right the fuck now. Right now. Let's go.
And like I said, I mean, unless you get my, my hired help Talos, unless he dies, I mean, he can probably help you with the, at the estate too. But definitely want to make sure that these elves,
provided some freak accident doesn't happen, we should be fine on that front. I do just one really quick thing. I know my friend Zeke here, Motion Zeke, I know he's really interested in the end part of this, so I was wondering if maybe he can ask for something as well.
Sure. He made this great oatmeal, so of course. Plus it happened so quickly. What's your secret, Mr. Zeke? Oh.
I'm passionate for cooking, sir.
If only we had this. If only we had this type of food over in what's going on in Icewind Dale, right, Zarog? It's like, yes.
Well, Zeke, we're just finishing up some business dealings, and I was just wondering, is there anything that you would like?
Do you guys hear a knock on the door?
I'll get it.
Combat.
I open the door.
You see someone in a hoodie and just looks like they have a mask, and it just happens to be. She'll smile and say, "Oh, it's me, Estrid."
Oh, howdy.
Yeah, just wearing my casual gear, so you're probably not used to seeing me.
Casual.
And you see that she has like a floating disc with a large bag of whatever it is, artificer gear.
She's for the Harpers, guys. This is bad.
Her up. Oh wait, did he might not know that. He might not know that.
No.
Come on in, hon.
Science already established. Hey, they might make deals with Harpers, but we'll try to keep the Xantarum interests in mind when we do stuff.
The
so
Steel
they should be
Defender
fine
will
with her
follow.
there.
The Steel Defender will follow Estrid like a dog.
This is a nice place, and she happens to feel like some kind of weird chill, like in the air. It's like, ooh, it's suddenly gotten a little bit colder, but.
Hon, if you need a place to stay, I'll lead you to your accommodation.
Don't touch the AC unit. I like it this way.
Estrid will go and say hi to Invari. And
you seem to be popular today.
Quick question, Converse. While this is all happening, could I try to ritual cast detect magic to figure out what the heck is going on with these mushrooms? I need to know.
You can, but I probably won't tell you until next session because it's almost 2:30. Yeah.
Yeah, we are kind of going over.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you don't have to go in detail. Like, what kind of school of magic is the mushrooms? Like, because that's all it really says. Like, is there arcane energy?
You'll
The
find
kind that
out
has
next
time
session.
stop.
It's 2 seconds. That's 2 weeks away.
Patience.
That's me right now.
I'm listening. Not hearing anything. I'm not hearing anything. I'm listening. Not hearing anything.
Devil will look at the person who walked in, him and Zarog. Huh? Another is that another one of your friends?
Not quite sure. Like I said, varied interests, varied people. Seems
She's
to me like we were expecting them though, so shouldn't be too much to worry about.
Yeah, she's here to see Mistake,
mistake.
the cold.
Our artificer.
Okay.
Sign kind of like quietly. He quietly face palms because he did not want to reveal that our master artificer was a kobold.
Oh my god.
I pointedly just said it's a cold.
Honestly,
I can't believe you fucked up because you aren't a racist.
it fits so well that Mari's the one to talk about that.
Sign's just gonna kind of cough lightly and be like, anyway.
Oh boy, they're talking fucking Tetris. What does that mean? Does someone know what that language is?
Probably
No, I
Elvish
don't.
Or something.
I don't know either.
Orcish?
It's not
I think,
halfling, Sylvan, or deep
Dwarvish?
speech.
Not Dwarvish.
Bro, that ain't Elvish.
The
So
heck is that language?
Devil will look at the.
That's thieves' can't.
No,
Oh,
it's
man.
not.
Shame we
Is
don't
it?
have a rogue.
No, it's Orcish.
It's definitely not these guys.
I knew it was Orcish.
I knew it was Elvish.
He will look at his colleague and said, "Oh, I see your artificer is a kobold."
One of them. Don't worry about that part too much. She's smart, but I'm keeping her online, to say the least.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's. What were we? Before we were interrupted.
Science also gonna kind of like sidle up here, be like, and by the by, I wouldn't put too much in what Invari says. She's a little bit of an airhead, to say the least. You know how some of those
It all comes
straight laced types are.
Yes, yeah. Definitely understand. Anyways.
They need what we call a firm hand to guide them.
Oh, a firm hand, huh? So you are her master?
Oh my fucking
So,
god.
Science scope his face would be like, "Oh, good lord, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole."
Just letting you know, Mr. Sign, that slavery is very looked
please.
down upon in
She's
Waterdeep.
Please, I am not her master. She's just an idiot who got herself a gambling debt.
Ah, I see. So she's a gambler. Okay.
Yeah, she's weak to her temptations. That's her fault, not of any consequence to any real dealing.
I like how you guys are
Science
just telling
shit talking her.
Yeah, I like how you guys are just telling
Science-
everyone that she has like a gambling debt now to like. Well,
Science was just gonna let it slide, but then she almost blew up this entire deal. So he's kind of pissed.
so-
I did nothing of the sort.
well, Davil will look and looked in Vari's like, well, I say, miss, is that we here in Zentarum can, whoa, buddy, kind of.
All will intercept.
So, keep it in your
very
pants.
Quickly,
I-
Science gonna very quickly indicate Devil to, or indicate Soul to kind of back up a little bit, because I feel like we're getting off on the wrong foot right now. When things were going so well, good sir.
No, definitely. I just wanted to. You just told me that this maiden here has a debt, and just wanted to say that we can probably take care of that for.
All will
I wouldn't
listen
worry
for
about
now.
that too much.
But I then owe you.
She's working on it, to say the least.
Oh,
And we won't want to rob her of her agency, you know?
I understand.
Zeke's gonna laugh like. He found that really fun. He won't explain why.
And
What the hell's
anyway,
going
sir,
on?
You know what?
is there anything else you would like to discuss with us at the moment?
No, that's it. I mean, if you want to agree to these terms, then we can help you out with what you guys need, with what you need. Sign. I mean, it's just like I said. Just one is to find this guy who's obviously just has a hatred
An actual
for
psycho.
yeah, has a hatred for elves, and that
Wait,
should
what?
be her heart is fine. If you wanted to, take a side note and talk to Muwend and start he'll motion to leave.
Him to the door. He's just gonna follow.
Yeah, and
And
also
if you don't mind me
whole...
asking, when exactly is the auction? Just so we have the time and all right.
Oh, the auction's about a 10-day from now, so about yeah.
Plenty of time to prepare. I see.
Yeah, and let me know who you want to bring, and then I'll make sure to get the invitations. Greta's good with forgery, so she can make some documents on the fly. She's our best. Forger and such. So, in fact, I'm
not surprised.
I think out of all of
she was very talented.
Yeah, I think out of all of us, she's probably the one person that can probably try and sneak in if you guys really need some help from us, because once you guys are in that mansion, it's literally going to be you guys and everyone else. Just letting you guys know.
No, we run as best as I can a tight ship. It was great to meet you, sir. And Zion kind of sticks his hand out to shake.
Of course. And Devil will also shake Sign's hand. And then suddenly you hear some shouts upstairs like, "Oh, boss, we're done." All right, good. Make sure to install that door before you guys leave. It's like, yeah, we gotta... There was a lady that's kind of glaring at us, and she was giving off some really bad vibes. Oh, you mean the one in the hoodie, right? Yeah.
Sign would just kind of as he's holding his hands, don't worry, I'll iron it all out for you.
Yeah, because the workers are clearly wearing Zentarum the logos on their...
Bastard better not blow this.
Sign's going to take a step back. He's going to nod his head to the orc. He's like, have a good day, sir.
Indeed. And he'll look at Revan Kai and he will try and use Intimidate.
You can fucking try.
Intimidate box.
All because,
You can fucking try.
Guidance,
I can't wait for
motherfucker.
him to roll a night 20.
all
That was
because
the one before. I was gonna say.
he knows from Revan Kai that he's a paladin of Salune and he's not a fan. To say the
really?
least.
I flip him the bird.
Oh wow, okay.
Damn, Reverend Kai is more
I
intimidating.
flip him 2 birds.
He will be like, and he'll look at signs like, watch out for that armored one there.
You can get the fuck out now.
I agree.
Alright, Sign's going to very calmly close the door behind him. He's just
Once
kind of
they're-
shake his head at everyone.
Yeah, once they're gone, why the hell are we working with the Centaur?
I
That
didn't
guy's
hear.
fucking ugly.
I didn't hear this. I
Okay.
didn't see this. This is none of my business.
Yeah,
Y'all
Why
talk.
the hell are we working with
Okay,
the
I'm just gonna let you guys
First
RP
of
this,
all-
so I'm not gonna say anything.
first of all, holy shit. When I'm making a business deal, please don't talk.
Yeah, and I don't know why you're
Bro,
working
tell
with
him
the
not to be so
Centaur.
ugly. That man was looking at me funny.
Sol will say to Sign that minorly what they are saying are lies to him.
I know. You expect anyone to come there just bleeding heart, open hand? No, of course not.
Literally, you just invited a Harper here. That was who? That's Estrid.
How the
She's
fuck was I
Harper.
supposed to know that?
Well, how was I supposed to know you were by the Centaurum?
We told you this yesterday.
Holy shit.
Science
that
just
dude's
kind
name?
of like,
Anything about
he's
that?
just kind of facepalm. I don't even fucking know.
Vara, maybe you should keep a journal or something.
No, more
Anyway,
seriously, I don't think you guys
We
mentioned this to me.
what happened? No, I'm pretty sure we
We did.
Greta told everyone, hey, the Zentarim's gonna be visiting tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you were there for that.
I,
So,
honestly, I was gonna check it
anyway.
out the entire session because I wasn't there mostly in character.
Oh, sorry.
No, yes, that's fine. And
That'll be
anyway, this helps us in 3 ways. Okay, A, we need stuff to make this an actual workable place of income. B, good lord, I do not want to pay for all of Mistake's bullshit. And C, this is giving us a lead to the stone, which is, I assume, the whole reason that we're here, right?
I'm
Miss,
just here.
I have a ginormous gambling debt.
To be fair,
His
I'm just
job to
here.
help pay it. Okay, that's 5 gold. I did a job today.
Just because we are working for them does not mean we need to do everything for them. It is a source of income which we desperately need.
That's fair.
I figured you know more about how the city works than I do, Envara. You've lived here longer.
So,
I mean,
Science just gonna kind of pat Zeke on the back. It's like,
She was born with a blind eye to how the city really works.
It's unfortunate.
I didn't realize.
Popper,
You're very talkative today, Reverend K.
that guy
I think
pissed
this is
me
the
off.
first time this is the first time I actually heard you talk. I think
Alright.
Get used to it. That guy really pissed me off. And he was ugly.
Well,
He was kind of okay on the eye.
people are like that. It's fine. You can't make friends with everyone. I don't really care. Just don't fucking fight with the people we're trying to make a deal with, and we're fine. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I remember correctly. He started it.
Plus,
Looking
you
at
guys,
me, invading my
I didn't
personal
realize you were
space.
already fighting. Oh
I'm
my
always
god.
fighting.
and also Muwen also.
I didn't do anything wrong. All I did was mention that Mistake was gold.
Why
You
would
sh-
you
you-
do that? You
Did-
know how kobolds are treated here? Or you should. This city
I-
guard.
Envari, you have to pretend you're racist in order not piss people off. It's just something you have to do. It's weird.
Literally do what I do and just don't open your
Listen,
mouth.
listen. We know Mistake is smart, and it's better that we keep it that way. We don't want other people to know.
Los lips sink ships. Don't do over talking.
Should I also mention I did a job for the Harpers earlier today?
That's fine. You can do a job for whoever
Zeke's going to
you
feign
want.
surprise. You
As
did.
long as it doesn't fuck us
You
over,
get paid.
can do a job for whoever you want.
Yeah, I got 5 gold.
Was it worth it?
That's kind of pitiful.
Debatable, to be honest.
Did you enjoy it?
It was kind of funny doing it, but
Oh, it sounded like she enjoyed it at least.
What were you doing?
it,
So someone can look at
It sounded a bit like this. What
Zeke, it was actually fake. It did not actually happen.
What on earth are you all talking
You telling me
about?
you engaged in
I-
premarital sex?
Oh no.
No,
Answer
God,
me.
I'm gonna
Did you
play-
engage in
I'm gonna
premarital
play-
sex?
No, I did nothing of the sort.
Alright, then there's nothing to be explained.
She's
Nothing-
real
wait,
good
she
at
said
she's
nothing
real
of the
good.
sort.
She's real
She
good
said
at faking
nothing
though.
of the sort. I would call that of the sort. I'm going to insight check that.
Salune for
Roll
on
insight.
premarital sex.
It sounded a bit like this.
Alright, we are not doing this again. I will literally smite you with all 3 of my spell slots.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, it
There's
was,
something cringy going on, Estrid.
it was literally a play about sex.
That's called porn.
Oh,
In the middle of the day with a bunch of strangers you don't know. You're a fucking harlot.
It was at nighttime.
Fuck.
By the
Was
way.
it nighttime?
Yeah,
Was
it was
nighttime?
night.
I
Yeah.
told-
I just said it was the
I
end of the
told
day. That's why you guys took a long rest.
I said more, but also Zeke, you literally hoard yourself out before you offered. So you ever wanted to talk?
Wait, did I?
Science going
What?
to very quickly he's going to put a hand on Zeke and a hand on Vari and be like, listen, you're both terrible, terrible people in regards to sex. Let's just leave it at that.
Not out of character. I know you've joked about it in the past.
Oh yeah, no, he's joked about it. He hasn't at all.
Yeah.
Or is an idiot, doesn't realize.
No. The thing is, he can't get any, so he can't have any sex. That's the point.
I know I left my Salune Bible around here somewhere. I gotta preach to the fucking crowd.
You know, probably art
Amen.
of
Mombasa.
chastity, right? Look at Ron, for instance.
I don't know who Ron is. All I know is Salune.
Out of
you-
character.
Ron sounds pretty cringe. Let's be real.
DC,
Did you know that
it's up to you,
Sune?
but if you have 15 minutes, I can resolve like the Astrid thing real quick.
Sure. About those damn mushrooms, but that's
I'ma
okay.
say it right
I want to
now,
talk. I do want to
if
talk
that
to
man
Estrid, though.
ever comes back, that orc or whatever, I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. He was really ugly. Comes back and looks at me like that again, we're gonna have some problems.
So Estrid will talk to Mistake and say, and we'll look at the what looks like to be a gun or so, and we'll say, what so what exactly are you making here?
Oh well, rubs her freaking gremlin palms together.
I saw that you have some sort of elemental enchantment on your gun. I was wondering if we were able to replicate that.
She will look and say, you mean like make it where? What do you mean exactly? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, this thing.
If I were to infuse, I would like to infuse myself and my colleagues' guns with elemental powers, similar to yours.
Right, but
with the use of these elemental gems.
huh? Yeah, but but this thing's pretty weak. And she'll look and give out the frost lock and said, it's literally well, it's like a ray. It's like a ray of frost. Like she'll look because she's a wizard. She'll tell the spell. It's like not exactly something that will strike fear in people. If anything, it's just it's just a deterrent.
But instead of using a pistol to cast spells, why don't we infuse the ammunition instead with the spell? Is what I'm getting at. What if we improve upon your design?
You mean
I
like?
would like to add elemental damage to my firearms, Mr. DM.
You mean like making? You mean like using that flintlock and not have it use any type of smoke powder like that?
It's something that me and another colleague are working on now.
That's genius. Can I see?
Yes.
Can I see like your design?
Out of character, do I have a design? I know I can just like do it. I do have the repeating shot on my pistol.
Yeah,
now.
this is just
Okay.
like this is just RP at this point.
Okay.
So
yes, of course.
you will
Hands it over.
You'll hand over what looks like to be a pistol, and she will look and will think of a way that she can make it fire without any type of ammunition.
Pretty cool, huh?
Take is standing all proud.
She'll look and say, yeah, this is. In fact, you think I can kind of modify it somehow?
Modify how?
Well, I got this idea that if if we set these let me explain it. It's like I've been dabbling in transmutation, and she'll grab like a plate or so and a metal scrap and kind of fuse it into the chambers of the gun, and say like, I got this thing where if it with enough speed, it can probably create enough energy to kind of do a blast without having to use smoke powder. Because right now, this pistol, and we'll look at a frost lock, is a very bad comparison to one of those regular flintlocks, you know. And it's because of what Gond uses for smoke powder. It's a guarded secret. So you want to have something with oof, you know? And she'll demonstrate as she does a ray of frost here against this wall, and it doesn't really do anything. And then she'll go ahead and take out your flintlock with the smoke powder and go ahead and fire at the same spot.
All right.
You don't have to actually do it. You just are. And you'll notice that there's a loud bang that everyone hears, and notice that a piece of the wall is missing. So you can see that
everyone can hear that.
Yeah, everyone can hear that. So you see, it's like we're trying to get the same potency.
What in every single hell?
We're trying to get the same potency without having to rely on whatever these artificers say that you need.
Interesting. So instead of making your own smoke powder, you want to completely bypass it entirely.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
And
like
if you wanna make a check with advantage with Tinker's tools, then I'll give you.
Oh, you knocking on the door?
Oh, what?
I'll open it. I'll peek my head out.
What? What do you want?
What
I've been a
in
minute.
the fuck are you doing?
We're working. That's the sound of progress.
That's the sound of half our basement fucking exploding. Is
I'm
everything
just
okay down there?
firing my gun. No one died this time.
Estrid will look at, will yell, like, everything's fine, I'm making sure she's okay.
Exactly.
So Science just kind of like sighs. Just warn people, okay?
Yeah, you're probably gonna hear
We
more
talked
bands.
mistake.
It's like, don't...
Very
Mistake. We
often.
talked about this.
Mi-
We talked about. letting
Estrid
people know
will
what's
whisper
going
to
on.
Mistake, it's like, the Harpers will pay for that damage.
Yeah, it's fine. Who cares? This is what we're supposed to be doing. Hey, by the way, before you go, have somebody check out those mushrooms. I'm genuinely concerned with how potent they are.
I'm concerned how you teleported. They're fucking magic. And Science just gonna kind of walk away.
Alright,
I
so...
understand. They're not as smart as cool as we are. But
Yeah.
continue.
So Estrid was saying, so I got this idea that if I line these chambers of this pistol with this elemental gem, and she'll go and transmute it and kind of imbue it on the sides. It's like, think about it this way, Mistake. If we could put enough force going towards the barrel, and maybe it reacts to the elemental gem, then maybe we can launch something that's just as strong as regular ammo, but it doesn't require it. Think about it for a second. You can fire as many shots without having to reload.
Take is omega pogging.
Estrid, you're a genius. But how hard would this be to make? What would we require?
Well, I do have the materials in my large bag, and she'll point at the floating disc. So, because I know that you needed some help, and Invari kind of told me, so I kind of wanted to make sure I kind of went overboard. I have some gears, some valves. I can lend you like I have some scrap and such, so we can definitely get this rolling. It's just a matter of putting it together, you know?
Indeed. Now, if this prototype we make is effective and efficient, how would you be interested in not only working with us here long term, but also manufacturing stuff for the rest of the party? Now, you're gonna be paid for this, obviously. You know, your genius shouldn't be unrewarded.
She'll give a faint smile and say, you know, I probably like that. I mean, even though, what we're making under the House of Gon's, approval definitely is not going to be good with them. But I say, fuck them as far as their type of,
your genius is being stifled.
Yeah, it's not only that. It's that they always... What's the right word? They always, like, kind of prevent people from joining or even, letting their genius shine because of, like, the tenets of their god.
Why do you think I'm making my own guild?
I'll gesture to myself.
You think I was gonna be able to get in there?
Shh. You gotta be very, very careful making your own guild, because the second that it gets out to the public, and if the House of Gon hears about it, then they're gonna get at you, like, immediately.
We'll be careful. Plus, I think we'll have some interesting contraptions if they want to cause problems.
Of course.
Just in case.
That's
contingency plans and all that.
And she'll look at Mistake and says, "This is the first time I've ever had a conversation with someone who I can connect with. It's so many people. They try to they reach out to their gods and deities for power, their patrons. But all that is that, that's just borrowed power, and then you're just basically going to be owing them of whatever favor. It doesn't matter if they match your values at all. It's like you're obligated to to work with them, and I don't like that. I've never been a fan of being owed being owed to someone for that type of power. Especially when
Yes.
magic has no morals, it has no compass. The only thing magic requires is your resolve. The only thing that the weave really wants is your determination. And she will look over here, and it says, it's like gods and deities and stuff. They've messed this up before. The spell plague, entirely done by a god. Mistro was murdered, and for what? Who knows? But it was something very selfish. And yet, everyone goes back to, to worshiping these deities that they couldn't stop before. Don't you see something wrong with that?
It's all wrong. Especially keeping this technology purely for worship, purely because their god said so. The stuff that we're going to be making here, Estrid, this is for progress. This is for the progress of artifice.
And she will.
What we're doing here is important.
And you notice that she has her eyes like with filled with determination. Exactly. That's why I've always wanted. That's why I've always wanted to have power on my own. If you look at Mordenkainen, he doesn't need it. He doesn't need any god's approval for what he does. He just uses the arcane magic he knows purely on his own. And he makes things happen with his own will. Elminster is the same way. Many of these archmages, even Hallister Blackcloak, those are the people that should be running Waterdeep. It shouldn't be the Church of Selune. It shouldn't be Sune. It shouldn't be any of these established churches because they failed us before. Do you get what I'm saying, Mistake?
I understand perfectly.
So I
For the first time in a long time, Take actually has a genuine smile on her face.
I think
This is good stuff.
I think with us together, we can show them that that the human gene, or not human, we can tell that the individual genius combined with magic is all that the city would need.
Exactly. For progress.
And I'm gonna like fist bump Estrid because she's speaking my language.
I mean, Serena and I have arguments about gods and deities all the time. I've never understood it. When I was in an orphanage, I never understood why my parents left me there. Never for a second. Maybe, and then I heard that it might be something religious or so. Who knows? They were all heresy. But all I know is this. I know that I can rely on my own power and my own resolve. And she'll also show her her wizard book. And he goes, I've always wanted to be an archmage. Mistake. And you've always wanted to be like a well-known artificer. And to show these people that they shouldn't look down on us. So
the power.
So why don't we show them what we can do?
I think by the end of this, we're both gonna be the most powerful, smartest, most talented people in this city. They're gonna be coming to us. Yes.
The one thing you gotta know.
For progress, of course. Yes.
Estrid will say, all you gotta know, Mistake, is I like your passion and I like your goals, but you gotta keep it under wraps.
Oh, you think I don't know that all this stuff is extremely illegal? They're not gonna find out about our inventions until they're ready.
Yes, and if you need anything from the Harpers, it's like it'll be hard, but I know Lord Mert's vault in and out. I can get you things.
Oh, I like the sound of that. I have some ideas, and I think we're going to need to access that vault quite often, especially to supply the rest of my party.
That's going to be a problem because it's extremely booby-trapped. I don't know if you heard of the House of the Blue Alley.
Would I have? I probably wouldn't. I'm not from Waterdeep.
Okay, there's a house with blue. There's an alley with blue light on the ground, and it leads to a house. And that house has been trying. People have tried to broken in a house because they think it is a stash house for all of the things that were stolen from nobles. In reality, they were half right. Lord Mert used to be a big adventurer, and he used a lot of his loot over in that house, and it's heavily fortified with traps, just everything under the sun. No one has been able to break into that house and come out alive with anything.
You know, I think my party is just suicidal enough to try to break in if we can promise them that the stuff inside will be worth it in the long term, which it will, because we're both very smart and talented and very cool.
Estrid will look and say, well, here's the thing. Do you know anyone that want to join the Harpers? Because Lord Mert and his wife were part of the adventuring group, and when his wife died, he went into a big depression, and I think he wanted to store a lot of her things into that vault. However, there was one thing that he kind of wanted back. It was basically the wedding ring, or a wedding band. He was in a drunken stupor, and I guess he just left it in there. But no one has been able to be good with disarming traps and sneaking in, and just overall just keeping their wits together in this vault to get that band back. If you can get part of the requirements of joining the Harpers now is to get that band. So if anyone in your group want to join, Mert's group, then they'll have to try and get that band back from that house.
Take will think really hard.
I know we're trying to start our own thing here, but this could be very useful.
And I'm pretty sure...
I'll talk with the others.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that if you get that band, he will probably let you grab a lot of the other things that's in that house. The best thing I can do is... I don't know, I can probably conjure some wards to help you find these traps, but going in even further, I don't know anything about that. But I'm just telling you that if we would have those magic items in our possession, and with both of us, with our brilliance, mistake, we can make things that will change up maybe possibly the world.
Oh, I know absolutely we could. It'd be too easy. That's why I said people would be coming at us.
Just to keep that in mind. I mean, unfortunately, that's the only way you can get into the Harpers right now, because we've had some problems with spies recently.
Well, I'll talk with the rest of the party. I know we have a few things on our plate, especially those mushrooms.
Take will look off into the distance for a second.
But I'll make sure to talk to them. I think they'll be very interested in loot. I know I am.
Estrid will take the modified pistol with now some engravings that she did, and she will point at this wall and fire, and you'll see a ball of lightning come out from the gun and smack into the wall and blow a hole through the wall. And she'll say it's not good enough. And as you see you'll see that her right hand is being electrified, as if the feedback from the gun is too much, and she's taking burning shock damage to her arm. And she says, nothing to regulate it yet, but
we can calibrate that, but that is promising.
Of course. Out of characters, what she's trying to make DC is the rail pistol that I put.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, this sounds familiar.
And that will be it. That will call session.
We got a lot on our plate, boys. What the heck you guys speaking in hieroglyphics about?
We've just been RPing.
I see, I see.
Science just getting Zeke ready to become the Dawn.
Grooming him into becoming a criminal mastermind. Well, you guys probably heard that Explosion and Take will say, "Progress!" as loud as possible
As
to
an
warn you
aside, you
guys.
think Zeke's joking. You really think Zeke's joking, don't you?
I think he's being completely serious.
Y'all keep talking in these weird
Yeah,
shapes,
they
bro.
can't
I'm just here sitting.
Understand San Celestial, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I guess-
Sylvanus, I'm sorry that I couldn't introduce you, man.
Is he
But,
gonna be in
Just
the
like
next
try
session?
breaking in and we'll
Yeah,
like,
next.
hey, what
I
you
mean,
doing
next.
here?
Well, I mean, do you guys want to do? Are you guys definitely gonna try and do the mission where you're gonna try to find the killer, or
Well, I was
Probably.
gonna.
then he'll.
Depend-
I mean, what did we
I
need
think
to
we'll
do
do
to
that
get the
first.
I
Sylvanus? Because I would have
had
done that.
plans to introduce myself no matter what you guys did.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
it,
yeah,
bro.
there
Come
you go.
on in.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna work into what Converse just set up, but I will gladly brute force my way in.
Do
Okay.
it.
Need to leave soon.
Yeah,
At dinner.
we're done here,
Oh, yeah.
Mel. So if you
Yeah,
wanted
sides,
to,
we need to leave in like 10, 15 minutes.
well, thank you for playing.
No, thank you for.
Sorry that
having
there
us.
wasn't any combat.
Yeah.
Kind of went.
No, you're. I always joke
time.
about that.
Yeah.
But trust me, I'm setting up for the combat with that orc bitch.
I found the play pretty funny. I'm not
That
sure
was
how the
hilarious.
but I enjoyed
The play was a bit
That was hilarious.
It was a lot more
Unexpected.
cringe than I thought. It was, yeah. But,
I mean,
Oh,
it was going to be
I
anything
mean-
but cringe.